All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
What's up, everybody? Holy crap, the train is already coming through. Wow. You guys are amazing. Welcome in, everyone. We'll turn that down a little bit. I can't even say hello to everybody yet. Welcome in, everybody, to another week of Sunday Night Live. How's everyone doing? 21 amazing people already here. Holy crap. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully you all had a great weekend. Let's see. I just kind of going through here. Nick started off the stream by farting. Welcome in, Nick. You smelly... I'm not going to say it. Sunshine's in the house. Super Wiki, what's up? Shadow Reaper. Let's see... Ashornik, is that, do I say that right? Pofer. Let's see. Rankster, the sheriff here before Thunder Knoll. That's all that matters. Nice, Sheriff. I know he was giving you grief. Rankster, I see you. Mouse is in the house. 6S, welcome in. Killer Bod Dad, thank you for that lurk. I appreciate it. CJ's in the house. I've been here since last week, says Marcus. Hades, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Ambernator's in the house. It's going great. Basketball Adult, thank you for those bits. Man, what do we do? Everett with 12 months subscription. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nick's gifting subs already. Honey Bear, welcome in. Just kind of going through here. Is it Pofer or Paffer? I always say Pofer. Hope it's Pofer. Yeah, Super Wiki, as much as I want to say you were first, you were actually not first. There was a couple of people already here. Sunshine, I'm glad to see you. Basketball Adult, thank you for those bits. Nick gifting 2 subs to Man Draco and Top Down SS. I appreciate it, Nick. Thank you so much. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. I'm sitting here kind of getting caught up on everything. So just give you guys an idea of what's going on today. My game just crashed, Eric says. Unbelievable. We haven't even started yet. Everett, how are you? Joe, I called you earlier, Everett, to ask you a question. You didn't take my phone call. 14 months sub to the Calmer the Fruit Cobbler. Radio Slay, what's up? I'll be in and out tonight, but I'm tabbed. Hope you're well. I appreciate you, Radio Slay. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been coughing lately. There's like, I'm not sick or anything. It's just crud or whatever that's going around. Zcrete, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Zcrete, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. You guys are level 2. Holy crap. I was out at my parents' house and there's no service out there. No worries. No worries, Eric. I thought you were just, I thought you were basically big leaguing me saying I'm not taking his call. I don't care what he has to ask. There's a question about the new intro video. I played it and it worked. It worked. Hopefully you guys like that okay. Titanic size fell, welcome in. He's got the COVID. God, I hope not. I feel great. I just don't sound great. Bitter about the fritter. Bitter about the fritter. No, I'm not bitter about no fritters. I love a good apple fritter. If you guys don't know that. Thanks for the long phone call. Basketball Dole, I figured that. Unimagic's in the house. Welcome in, Unimagic. How are you? Comment. Thank you for that tab. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Somebody's got to do it. Nick, thank you for those 60 biddies. Holy. Great talk and everything. Go figure. Thank you, Nick Nambita, for the 60 butts. I appreciate it. Butts Mog. Mouse, I did away with all the commands. They're all gone. They're all gone. I have a whole new thing going on. Nick, thank you so much for that sub to DD141. I appreciate you. OML's in the house. Basketball, 200 more bits. Fireball. You guys are awesome. You really are. Check out this new command. I had to go in. I changed everything up. We got new stuff going. I got rid of, Nightbot and some stuff. It's been a hard day, but it be like that sometimes. How are you? Unimagic, I'm all right. I'm doing all right. Sunshine with 18 bits. You just wanted to see Chris Farley doing that dance again. That's all you wanted. Sunshine with 2 more. Oh boy, you messed everything up. Nope, Eric. Eric, I want you to do it. Exclamation point, Eric. Check this out. Exclamation point, Eric. Uh-oh, there's the new chickens. There's the new Eric one. Yeah, I changed up the commands. I got rid of some stuff. Eagles going to the Super Bowl, going to be interesting. Yes, it will be. Tyler, it was a mistake. Oh my gosh, Alita 96, about to go to sleep soon. I got you tabbed. Hopefully you're feeling better. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that tab. Tyler, what's up? Tyler, I'm going to have to get a picture of maybe you and Eric standing outside of a Night Trips. Thank you for that hug, Alita. You guys are awesome. I'll get these guys on here shortly. We'll kind of give you guys a rundown of what's going on. Trashy is in the house. M. Duffy, thank you for that lurk. I appreciate it. Too classy of a place, probably. Imagine. Trashy, thank you for being here. Yeah, so we'll kind of give a rundown. CJ, thank you for that applause. I appreciate it. So I'll give you guys a rundown of what's going on tonight. So, for the next 3 weeks, we will be working on a bracket. It'll be 100 of the one-hit wonders, 100 of the best one-hit wonders that we can come up with. But we'll do it over the course of 3 weeks. Just give you guys an idea. We'll start off with 50 of them on a bracket today. We'll narrow it down to 16. The next week, we'll go with another 50, narrow those down to 16. And then the third week, Taylor Swift is a one-hit wonder. Exactly, Nick. That's why we're friends. And then that final week, we'll take those final 32 and decide which one's the best one-hit wonder of all time. Nick, I'm sure there'll be at least one Taylor Swift on there. She's not even a wonder. Yeah. She's just a one hit. Tyler, that's... I just know it's crushing Thunder Knoll right now. Oh, we singing today? No, we're no singing. You better not pick crappy one-hit wonders. I try to get the best of the one-hit wonders. There's going to probably be some crappy ones in there, but I try to get the best. I mean, let's face it. Milli Vanilli is the poster child. Are they really, though? Because technically, they never actually sang. Hi, boss. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I do like some Milli Vanilli, though. 13 Grammys. Shut it. That's good until the song loops. There you go. Legit point. Yep. I mean, Trashy, don't get me wrong. I love their songs. Pre-law flippers in the house. But can we really say they really didn't sing it. Milli Vanilli had multiple hits. It did. Well, actually, the singers that recorded for them had multiple hits. Scorpio Goddess, welcome in. Pre-law, appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're doing good. So yeah, we'll get these other boys in here shortly. I appreciate it. Well, we're just kind of getting a rundown of what's going on. So we're going to do, like I said, we'll be talking about one-hit wonders.
I don't know what you want, but I have a very
Dark Relic's in
particular
the
lack
house.
of skills. I will never be able to find you. But what I do have is
Lois!
$2 and a Casio wristwatch. You can have one of them. Lois,
Lois, Meg's dead. So we'll be talking one-hit wonders for the next 3 weeks. Game crashed the second time, go figure. If you want to run a game or two before brackets, that is fine. Oh, do you need a little bit more time, Everett? Is that what you need? Is that what you're trying to say? You need a little more time? Blade, welcome in. We may run one game. We'll run one game maybe. About to eat, yes. Okay, yeah, we'll play one game. It's not my fault, Mouse. It's never my fault. It is never my fault. Nice guy, welcome in. I'm new here? Yeah, you are new here. We gotta make sure we shout nice guy out. Did you touch Eric's PC? No, I did not. I did not. Hey, no problem anytime, Blade. No problem anytime. I try to be on there as much as I can. Never your fault. Debatable. Yeah, Eric lives a little over 2 hours away from me. I didn't go near him. I promise you. I never went near his computer. Unless I can do it just by speaking about it. We'll give him some time. Now, I'll bring these other guys on here, but we'll be talking one-hit wonders, like I said, for the next 3 weeks. Tonight's featured streamer is Kimura. If you guys don't know Kimura, we'll have him on here tonight. Hopefully a few of the people from his community will make it over.
Or inviting or whatever.
Hey, you're already on. You got a hot mic, Hoob. Don't be talking bad.
Hey, that's what you want to hear.
Ah! Miko the Creator, thank you so much for that follow. If you guys don't know, that was Hoob coming in hot. And then Thunder Knoll 7, also known as
like it.
Marcus. I do like it coming in hot. Hot mic for the hot box Hoob. I like it.
Eric just left for a second time in a row because I think hopefully he'll get his router redone or something.
Has Take On Me been picked? It is on the list, the top 100. I promise you, Nick. I'm going to be in and out playing games with friend Amber. Take your time. No worries. Nice guy. I'm doing good. I seriously, I'm doing good. I had a fun night last night. I went out to dinner with Funky Towns on there too, Nick. Went out to dinner with Tiffany and my in-laws, and then we went to the casino, and I made a donation and then got my money back and walked away even. Take On Me, a one-hit wonder. Yes, it is on the one-hit wonder list. Dark Relic. It is on the top 100 list on the internet. Look it up.
I didn't even realize Aha
Mouse.
Mouse,
I've
007
all
song.
those commands are gone, Mouse. I don't have that anymore. I got rid of Nightbot. It is gone. No more Nightbot. No more commands. I only have certain ones. Is Silent Night on there? Silent Night is no, it is not on there. That's wrong and ridiculous. I'll only let Canine Gizmo troll me for that. Really glad you had such a wonderful night. And wow, a donation went home. Even that W, yeah. She said leaving. Yeah, my wife got the donation. I just want to make sure. And Batgirl, thank you so much for being here. Everything's going good. Everyone's doing good. I think so. At least I feel like everyone's doing good. I bet Marcus has Jump by Chris Cross.
It's on there.
It's another solid one. Jay
100%.
Big Dog in the house.
Is Nick putting on bets for this? Is he,
I think
sort of bet off the other side?
Speaking of bets, I didn't get a chance to ask. Steely was texting me earlier. The old toothache is back. The old toothache is back. Yeah. Video killed the radio star. I can't remember if that's on there, Super Wiki. I'll have to look. Trans girl, welcome in. I'm having a great Sunday. I'll throw down some bets, Nick said. Jeremiah, welcome in. I'm getting off Twitch for the night. Jeremiah, appreciate you coming in. Good night, my friend. Have a good day at school tomorrow. Yeah. So Tiffany did really well last night. We'll just leave it at that. Is that fair? Can I say that? Is that fair? But Steely, yeah, there's Steely. The Wi-Fi has returned. Steely's got the old toothache coming back, so he said he's gonna be kind of nursing that tonight. I told him you need to do what you got to do. There's nothing fun about having a toothache.
Is it gonna be like the alfalfa with him?
Dude, I almost sent him a picture of the
Or
one
Abbott
of
and Costello. And
Laurel
the
and
other one?
Hardy. Yeah,
Yeah, Laurel and Hardy, maybe.
yeah,
that's
where he's
it,
got
yeah.
the tied the thing around his neck. Warm salt water swish can help with a toothache.
Swish.
Swish it. Unorthodox, welcome in. Appreciate all you being here.
Tom Hanks' character in Castaway had a nice remedy for a toothache.
Oh God. Yeah.
Do we have to go there? Achy,
Chris,
breaking
have you seen
heart.
that? Chris,
Yes.
have you seen that movie?
I have. It's probably
Oh,
since
there- good.
when it came out. I haven't seen it since. It's been a long. I've
In
slept
theaters?
since it.
Wow.
I did not see it in theaters. I'm sorry. I take that back. I seen it once it came out onto where I could watch it at home. Just when I thought it was out, it pulled me back in. Steely, it's time just to pull that tooth back out.
So I'm
Oh,
saying
man.
Tom Hanks it.
Yeah. Achy Breaky Heart was on the top 100 list that we found, Sheriff. It'll make an appearance. It may not be tonight. And remember, all the ones that are on tonight are not the whole list. I'm breaking up because there's so many. So
I was
we're
gonna say that's good. You already
Yeah.
make it in.
Yeah,
At
so
least
what-
two.
Yeah, so what we'll do is I have 50 today. What we'll do is we'll narrow it down to 16 and then we'll stop. Next week I'll have a fresh 50, narrow it down to 16 and stop, and then those final 32 will go head to head in that final third week. That's how we'll do it.
How
It
about
was a-
that time another couple of dozen will pop up?
One hit wonders, no kidding.
Yeah, another-
Yeah, Steely's on standby for that root canal. I've had a root canal. I don't know, Steely, if you've ever had a root canal. I've had a root canal, and I would say drink heavily before you show up there. It's whatever they give you. Sometimes it's still not enough.
Hey, y'all ready to take us out?
Yes, Dark Relics and just pull it. Yeah, just pull it.
Whatever you do, don't call them a bunch of losers before you get in there.
Hey, I'm just telling you right now, they never could get mine numb enough. It never felt like it could get numb enough. It's cheaper for one, absolutely. It is true. For one, the drill sound, that's the worst. So do you know exactly what goes behind a root canal, Marcus or Hoob?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I've had two of them.
Oh, ouch. I can't imagine. I struggled through just the one, let alone doing that. Outlaw, I see
well, not
you.
at the same time.
Oh, okay.
A
Okay.
different, you know.
Okay, I got you. I was gonna say I couldn't handle. Mine was a 2-part in one day, and then I had to come back after they actually got the permanent one, the cap, and man, it was removing the temporary one was painful. What's good, my guy? I'm doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Just hanging out, just kind of going over what we're gonna be doing today. I was gonna tell you. Apparently, I can't remember who was telling me this. I thought it was somebody on here, but it may have been, I don't remember who it was, but somebody's telling me that now some of these dentist offices actually can make the cap, the new one, while you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Steely, I was at the point where I almost wanted to tell the dentist just to punch me. Just punch me, knock me out, do whatever you got. I don't take a baseball bat. I mean, it was bad enough on that first time I did it that I thought I hope I never do this again. But I'm kind of thinking the Dark Relic thing. I'll just have it removed this time. And it looks like Eric, his computer's working. Oob, thank you for the 14 months. Appreciate you. And then Eric's in here doing curls.
Just gotta,
What-
get a
happened?
workout in.
What happened?
I just had to do an update and restart my computer.
Fair enough. I got you. So, okay, so
Sure, websites.
So, so what you, like I said, we will have Man I Had Wisdom Teeth and Teeth next to them. Removed in one go. Yeah, that's tough. I've done all 4 wisdom teeth, had 4 dry sockets, and it sucked. I had a root canal at 11. They strapped me down without numbing me enough, and it was very traumatic. Honey Bear, I would just say at that point, remove all of them. I'm getting dentures. I'm done. Queenie's in the house. Welcome in, Queenie. Hopefully you're having a great Monday. It's Monday there. Yeah, that would suck, Honey Bear. Seriously, think about that. At 11 years old, having a root canal? Holy crap.
After that, it'd be like nothing.
I'm your dentist, and I get off on the pain I inflict.
Trans girl, no worries. Having surgery tomorrow. Okay. Get some rest, and you won't be around for a few weeks. So I got you. Well, hopefully everything goes good and get some rest. I didn't get numbed or anything. I went in for the win. Outlaw. I don't smoke marijuana, but I think I would be asking for any kind of drug. Now Nick's running the power drills now. I can hear him. Swipey, welcome in, Swipey. Oh my gosh. That's where I'm at. Just pull them and give me dentures. Yeah, Dark. If it got to that point, I might just say it. Or what do you, the veneers or whatever? Just remove it all and just have fake or whatever. We'll do something.
Abraham Lincoln style.
Yeah. I don't want wood teeth. I'd hate to get a splinter in my mouth. That would hurt. But we are going to have Kimura on here this week. He will be joining us here in about a half hour. So what we'll do, and also we got Hoob's segment of Hoobie's movie too.
That movie was fantastic today.
Hoobie's Tubi movie. Hoob, won't you tell everyone? Thank you for that lurk, Steely. Do you like my lurk command I did there, Marcus? Did you see it?
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We do miss him. We miss everybody.
Yes. Well, but did you see that the Michael Scott that came across there?
I did not see that.
Oh yeah, I have it now. If you type / lurk in there, it has one of Michael Scott and it says lurk much.
I'll
Swipey said not the splinter. That would be bad. Look at that. I like it. Went and did a few different things there. Let's see. I feel like I missed something. That movie can't be worse than the last week's movie, Sunshine. That last one, I think that last one may have traumatized you. You may never look at another Hoobie's movie Tubi, the Hoobie's Tubi movie the same. Tabbed and lurking.
Last week's was
Thank
awesome,
you, Reaper. I
dude.
appreciate you, Reaper. Shornick, welcome in. I'm having a great Sunday. Not just a good Sunday, a great Sunday. Hanging out with my friends. Yeah, she's gonna be traumatized. She's gonna that's probably why she hadn't been sleeping as much lately, Hoob. I'm gonna blame you just a little bit. And if you want,
we're keeping people up at night. That's
won't you go ahead and tell everybody what this week's movie so they can go ahead and start looking for it and get ideas what they have to look forward to later.
This last week's was Hobo with a Shotgun.
Hobo with a Shotgun. I like how you've been posting that on the Discord. I appreciate you doing that.
Yep.
That works
I
out.
thought that would be a good place for it.
Yeah, for sure, because it reminds people, that they can go there. That is some violent shit, says Nick. That is some violent shit.
Rutger Hauer's best performance since Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Just
Couldn't get any worse than Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So
Buffy the Vampire Slayer is a cult
Eric,
classic.
you didn't even watch it. Don't even say that.
Queenie asks, is Dr. Is doctor here? Which doctor? Dr. Wearns? Which doctor?
Is the doctor in the house?
Is the doctor in the house? I need to know what doctor.
Dr. K.
Oh, well, if it's the Dr. K experience, he is not. Not at least I don't think so yet. He was streaming earlier. I think he already rated out though. Dr. K. Yeah, Dr. K. They were talking about I guess he had made a comment about instead of being the Dr. K experience is going to be the doctor. I thought it was cake with the K. I it was something like that to ask him again.
That's not a bad thing.
Buffy was a cinematic masterpiece as a basketball adult.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes, it was.
Big Rib, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'll tell you what. So what we're gonna do, that'll be the things we're doing today. One hit wonders will be the topic for the next 3 weeks, and then we'll be doing. I'll have Kimura coming on at the top of the hour. We'll talk about him and his stream, what he's got going on, and we'll have Hoobie's Tubi movie of the week, which was a Hobo with a Shotgun. How I love when Queenie always says, "How are your 5 daughters, Palmer?" She's always asking me that. Palmer, how are you and your 5 daughters? Oh my gosh.
You have some we don't know about? Is that what you're saying?
It's an inside joke. You
Yes,
gotta hang out in Queenie's stream more often. You'll catch on. So what we'll do is, like I said, because Everett is eating dinner, so I don't want to start the bracket until he's ready. LOL, think about it, boys. This is what Queenie said. Think about it. Oh, they're thinking about it. I promise you, Queenie. We'll go ahead, and what we'll do is...
I've already thought about it today.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
What time is it?
Yeah, I was going to say... Oh, wow.
Some viewers may find the following video
Nick just played
disturbing.
that.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm about to bust. Hoob, go ahead and ready up. We'll play. We're going to run one game.
Oh, my God. We're going to play this early.
We're going to play one game. Well,
like
Everett is...
Holy crap.
Everett is finishing up dinner, so we can't start the bracket
I
until...
was getting settled at my computer because it was going to be at least 45 minutes to an hour.
Well, hopefully not everyone leaves. Is this 18 plus, says Queenie? It's PG-13. We'll put it that way. PG-13.
Until 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
No, 10 o'clock, yeah.
10 o'clock, it
It's
becomes
off
a
the rails after 10
little
o'clock.
more tawdry, I will say.
A little more.
I'll be good. No,
Get
Queenie, you're good. I promise you. Don't you lie to them. It gets a little creepy around here. It does, Super Wiki. It can. It's 10 p.m. somewhere, says Nick. Banana Taco here as requested. Johnny the Taco is in the frickin' house. Johnny, how's it going? I asked him yesterday if he was going to show up today. Unorthodox, thank you so much for that Prime sub. We have Johnny's got his own song for him because I can't thank him enough. So he gets his own intro song. It's very an elite group that get that. Miss Jeep, welcome in. How's it going? So like I said, we're gonna run this one game a fortnight, and then hopefully Everett will be done eating. Hayden brought the rabbit. Hang on one second, everybody. Hang on one second. Christman, thank you for that sub. He went and put the bow tie on the rabbit. So you guys... The rabbit has got a freaking bow tie. He's got a freaking bow tie on. I'm here, champ. Craze Kurt, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Frenzy Fields.
Yeah, that's fine. Wherever you guys pick. Not the bow tie rabbit. It's kind of like the Playboy bunny. It's kind of like the Playboy bunny, right? Sort of?
Well, you live in a mansion, so...
Yeah, don't be telling people that. Those are lies.
Grotto.
Those are all lies, the grotto. Palmer, the animal abuser. I did not put the bow tie on the rabbit. My kids did. They actually have a few things that he wears. I think he's got an actual tie as well. Who would have thought you'd come to this stream and see a rabbit with a bow tie on? A red one at that.
Mm-hmm. Or a hobo with a shotgun.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you guys don't know Johnny the Taco, he's an amazing dude. I can't thank him enough. I know it gave him a shout out when he came in here, but seriously, great guy. If you guys aren't checking out his stream and you're a streamer, you should really definitely go check it out. Dude's got a lot of insight. It's helped me out a lot, and I can't thank him enough. I owe him one. One of these days, I will show up. Whoa. I will show up in Norway and I'll take Johnny and hang on a second. I'm fighting actually. I'm fighting now. Where are you going, you bot? Well, welcome in. Hang on. I gotta finish this one. Johnny the pizza. I had pizza for lunch, Johnny. You'll be glad to know that. It wasn't high quality pizza. Tiffany told me I had to, on my computer. Okay. The real Mimi, I appreciate it.
Oh,
That's what, okay. So, I see what you did there. Okay, so, Eric, I hooked Kim up with a Twitch account. Because she hooked me up with her Prime sub. So she's got two screen names now. So when she's on her computer, I just realized that was the real Mimi K. That's hers. I made her a new one last night when we were at dinner, and it's definitely not that one. That's what threw me off for a second. I was like, hang on a second. Now I realized that's what it was. If you ever show up there, I demand that you find me too. That's why I was gonna spit that out, Sunshine. You, Ellie, Johnny the bot. Taco. We'll all go out, have dinner. If I ever make it to Norway, I promise. How do you not go to Norway and hang out? Wait, that's not. Sorry, that's the wrong one.
uh-oh.
That's not the real Mimi. I'm sorry, my bad. I thought that was my mother-in-law.
And you want to be a stranger.
God. Well, I didn't make her first account. I thought that was her first account. My bad.
Last night, I don't even remember what the
No,
name is.
she just said, no. Now listen.
Yeah, sure. Try to cover it up.
The account I made for her last night is her second one she has. She's got two. She created her own and then forgot what it was. So I assumed that meant whenever I seen that she said that she was on her computer and found out her other one. I'm a dude. Yeah, my bad. I looked at it and was thinking it was my mother-in-law. Because yeah, that's my fault. That is totally my fault.
Just started and already offending people.
All right, yeah.
Really?
All right, that's it.
You're taking my spot.
Shame.
That's the only thing I'm good for.
Take me drunk, I'm home. Exactly. I'm gonna start over. Welcome in. If I have not offended you yet, give just a couple minutes, and I will say your name wrong, and I will make you upset. Hopefully you don't leave, but it would not surprise me. I looked at it wrong. I am Palmer the blind streamer as well. I have many aliases. So Palmer's behind these bot accounts.
That's for sure.
Palmer the people offender, says Sunshine. Exactly. Thank you for that 2 hours. I appreciate you. And you're not even my mother-in-law. That's even better. My mother-in-law should be on another
You could
account.
have offended her. That might have been worse.
That might have been worse. That tells you how much, yeah. I'm an idiot. Sorry about that. I looked at it fast. I probably need
girder.
I think I need to get glasses. It's at that point where I'm getting that old where I feel like I need them.
Can't see without my glasses.
He has many Etlings, I know. I'm just getting more names to my list. We should start a list of all my aliases. You can be my husband if you want to take me to dinner first. Where do you want to go to eat? Let's talk about that. I'll consider it. If it's somewhere I like to go. She said I have
I'll give you a word of advice. He's very picky, so
Very.
It's got to be fresh. Everything's got to be fresh. I don't do any of that fast food bull crap. I need fresh food.
That's a bullshit too.
I need fresh cooked fast food. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Freshly cooked. I don't want to say the big arches, but theirs has been cooked and sitting for a little while. Red Lobster and leave me with the bill. I like that. Okay.
Oh, you'll get the bill.
Good Lord. The sheriff said Applebee's. He said Applebee's. That's a sore subject there, Sheriff. That's a very sore subject. But like I said, if you guys will hang out after this game, what the plan is, it should take us, as long as we don't die really quick or anything, we should...
So far, we've lasted twice as long as the last 2 games that we played in. So yeah.
He has an Applebee's gift card. I do. Derp God, welcome in. See, and Derp God's not my mother-in-law also. Just so you all know, that is not my mother-in-law. Derp God, thank you for being here.
Don't get too fond of that gift card. It's already promised to 4 or 5 different people.
He said, I'm on top, though.
Hey, you want this?
Nick
What
wants
is
me
it?
to spoil him rotten at Applebee's. Nick, that won't cost me very much. Yeah, you walked into something
yeah, I'll
interesting, Derp God. My eyes aren't as good as they once were, and I looked at it and I thought it said my mother-in-law's name on there. Palmer, the eat
anybody
the other
want that?
people's food gobbler. That is
Exactly.
Sunshine.
Fritter-gate.
You don't not have to.
Fritter-gate.
Yeah, you do not have to get any kind of bonus points with Marcus. I promise you.
The new hashtag is bitter for my fritter.
Bitter for my fritter, not the apple teasers. Draknor, the apple teasers. Hey, I'm just gonna let you guys know, once we do have the big hangout at Applebee's, there will be a pop-up stream that time. We might even try to find out which waitress we talked to on the phone. We
One
could
that
do
doesn't
that.
Like you?
Yeah, or the,
Let's
I mean,
do that. I
that
wanna
was
have a bunch of
right?
that was
saliva in my
Hooters.
food.
That was Hooters. That was that Palmer the apple teaser. Yeah, there you go. He thought his mother-in-law was a man.
Here's another
didn't-
one of these up here. if somebody
I didn't
wants
think she was a man. I thought that your name when I glanced at it. That's why I need a bigger monitor for my chat. Apparently, Palmer the blind streamer is what it is. I'll never live that down. You'll always be my. Maybe I should make a command that when you come in, it just says "not my mother-in-law." You're not my mother-in-law. Oh my goodness! What a way to start the stream. I can promise you, if you have that waitress at Applebee's, she no longer works there. Yeah, she probably doesn't. She probably doesn't. Derp God, no. It's the other way around. I have the chicken nuggets underneath. No. We're getting everything turned around. I'm gonna start over. Welcome in. I am Palmer the Loot Gobbler. Super Wiki. Do you use Firebot? Yes, I do, and I absolutely love it. I
Palmer the Loot
absolutely love
Gobbler,
it.
and if you want to be part of his family, he'll call you it.
I'll call you Palmer the Face Palmer. Palmer the Face Palmer. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you guys. What a night to start out. Oh wow. That Rackmark, thank you for that lurk. I need to shrink the size of that lurk picture down. I've made that one a little bit too big. I apologize for that. Look at that. Scorpio
Good
guys.
You want to join us?
Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. You talking about me?
Who?
No, I'm coming.
No. So I'm kind of working my way back there. I miss my daughter. Who, my wife? Is your daughter? Wait, you're not my mother-in-law.
Hey, you want to get that?
Poo poo pee pee farty
Party fart. Poo poo pee pee party fart. Oh my gosh. That was the blurb that Nick just played. Poop poop pee pee farty farts. He likes to play that one in a couple other people's streams. Duncan's stream, Miss Jeep stream. Poop poop pee pee farty.
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are either. I know you're not my mother-in-law.
Very particular lack
Speaking of the
skills.
man, the myth, the
I
legend,
will
there's
never
Duncan
be able
Dingus
to
is in
find
the
you.
house.
But what
Welcome
I do
in,
have
Duncan.
is $2 and a Casio wristwatch.
So we're
The
starting out.
Honorable
You can have
Duncan
one of
The
Dingus.
honorable. You only say that because he took your side this one time. This
He's
one-
a fair and just judge.
I don't know about all
there
that.
is to it.
Like I said, we'll finish this match of Fortnite, and then I'm going to plan on bringing Danny Manning is in the house. Thanks for appearing on my streams. I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I
Here's
won't
some
be.
purple stuff here. There's a
See you tomorrow. Okay, Danny Manning.
Rock
Thank you
Jayhawk?
for the 5 bits. It's the 98 version of Danny Manning. Danny Manning 98. Yeah, it's a streamer that I've been trying to check out and hang out. You guys get any Marcus carry?
Chris,
No, we're
take these
carrying.
purples that are back here.
Back where?
There's some purple
Okay.
stuff back here.
Got
You
it.
can take.
I got it. Check your DMs. It will change your life, says Super Wiki. I will do that as soon as I can. It's always good to have your life changed. Derp God, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Yeah, after this, we'll bring on... Kimura's going to meet us up at the top of the hour. He's going to come on, talk to him about his stream. He's our featured streamer of the week. And then after that, we should be able to go right into the bracket. You guys are just popping in this week and the next 2 weeks. Topic is one-hit wonders. Didn't want to leave, so I gotcha. Gotcha. There's Kimura right there. That guy sounds like he sucks. Kimura does not suck. He's an amazing guy. I've really enjoyed getting to know him. And I can't wait to get to know him even more.
Cheese you?
Well, I mean, in a non... There, I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop. Do we need to start the stream over again? What are we doing here?
That's
I'm
like
telling
the
you,
third time now.
this has started out really bad.
I told you that you shouldn't have messed with all your settings. You screwed everything up.
Is that what it is?
Shame.
Oh my god.
Got you out of sorts.
Shame.
This is bad.
Shame.
This is really bad. Trashy's still here. What
Someone
butts?
got a bird.
The Falcon. No, I do not. That strays out of my hands. I hear you. Oh my gosh.
Is that one of y'all shooting?
Nobody can save me at this
Okay.
point.
I'm right behind you, Marcus.
I'm shooting over here.
Ooh, I missed what. Is Duncan talking about playing GTA? Eric, do you play GTA at all? Or, I know you probably. I think
did.
You used, yeah. Have you played the newer one?
Car coming to you guys.
Yeah. No, it's a bot. Don't shoot.
Yeah,
Chris.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's got an exclamation point on the top of it. Is Trashy here? I'm leaving. Johnny, he is here. He is here. Johnny, the banana streamer is who
I
he
got
is.
people down here about to reboot. I don't have
Okay.
anything to get them with.
Could you maybe mark them?
I'm getting them.
All right. I'll be expecting a Christmas card this year. You'll probably get more than
I
that.
know we've talked a lot about how you should never do drugs, but from now on you'll be taking drugs.
Drugs are bad. Yeah, after
Damn
we.
it.
Now, Marcus made his choices there. We told him to hang tight. And he shot the freaking. He shot the.
No, there is a guy in there. He is rebooting.
I understand
I
that.
did not.
That was
didn't
the
shoot that
truck
guy.
that Eric told me not to shoot.
No, I didn't shoot the guy. He was already on top of the thing. I
know,
do
but that was the truck that drove by, is what I'm saying. Eric told me not to
you
engage
did.
in that one. That's what I'm trying to say. Fiji, welcome in. I just
Already
did what
left.
I just did what my brother asked.
And I just went after him.
OGG, little psycho. Little psychos in the house. After this, we'll talk one-hit wonders. Actually, we'll do bring Kimura on here. Then we'll talk one-hit wonders. Okay.
One's across the water. Knocked one.
Damn. I got aim. Why is my aim so bad? I got
Killed him.
footsteps. Where are those footsteps coming from?
There's another hammer coming over from this way.
From which way?
They're up here on this hill that we just got off of. Oh,
Oh my gosh. I'm playing a little squad. Y'all probably killed us. I doubt it, little psycho. At least I didn't.
Here they
I have
come,
one.
here they come.
Although I do have one kill.
Oh, look out. Okay,
Oh,
not
that's
dead.
Marcus. I went, oh, you
They
just
came
hit
from
me.
the other way. They came from...
I climbed all the way up there and Marcus hit me. Are you a PlayStation, Sunshine? I think she's, I was gonna say, I think she is, yes. Eric, I do have a question, and anybody in the chat can answer this as well if you don't have the answer. Because I don't
Eric,
know
I'm
a lot
right
about
behind
Xbox, but on the Xbox, if,
Where? Behind me.
I'm coming
Oh,
toward
see
you.
it.
I'm on the other side of the...
Crawl in here.
Oh, yeah, that didn't help.
Come here. Come around the corner.
Someone's got a Falcon out.
I've got sprays and splashes, so I'll be good.
Okay.
That guy wasn't very smart. Although he's bouncing out of here. Maybe he is smart. Somebody's got the Falcon. Yeah, you say. Oh,
Not me.
Okay. DJ Too Real, welcome in. Thanks for being here, DJ. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Like I said, we'll finish this match, and then we're going to bring Kimura on here. You guys don't know Kimura. Welcome in, Raiders! OG Gaming, welcome in.
Behind this tree.
There's a gold red dot down there where I killed.
I got to hide for a second. I got more important stuff going on. I'm going to sit right in this tree. At least I'm going to try to. Welcome in, Raiders. If you guys don't know me, I am Palmer the Loot Gobbler. Holy crap, and I am being shot at because I am a bot. And I'm going to try to figure out where this guy is at. Where'd he go? Old G, how was your stream? How was your stream?
Oh, there he is. This tree, back here.
Oh. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
I got a crown.
We'll take that. Taking a break and a shower and switching games. Old G, thank you for that raid. Like I said, welcome in. If you guys do not know me, I am Palmer the Loot Gobbler. I stream on Sunday nights at 6 o'clock. Yes,
Yeah.
go to the lobby. 6 o'clock. As a matter of fact, actually, let me back out because I'm going to bring Kimura on. If you guys want to play, you can do that.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get out of your party. You guys can play while I bring Kimura on here. I'm going to talk to the Raiders for a minute. Old G, thank you for that gifted sub. I appreciate it. Like I said, if you don't know me, I stream every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central right here. We do a variety of things. I have not left. Eric left the party. Let me leave. Yeah, I'll leave the party. You guys can start a new one. There we go. All right, like I said, if you guys don't know me, I do a variety of different things. Basketball adult. What did you say? I didn't know wins happen on this stream. Whatever. They do a lot of times. You just don't. There's times when I focus and there's times that I don't focus. I don't focus a lot of the time because you know what? You guys are way more important than the games. And I want you guys to feel a lot more special and not see my great gameplay. I mean, my bad gameplay. Michael 4 plays in the house. But yeah, like I said, welcome in. If you guys don't know me, we do a variety of things. We're about to bring on a streamer of the week, which is Kimura. If you guys don't know Kimura, I highly recommend you sticking around. We're going to talk to him about his stream, a little bit about him, what he's got going on there. And then we also do a bracket each week. So the next 3 weeks, the topic will be one-hit wonders. So you guys will want to stick around for that. It's something that we interact with the chat, and you guys will have a chance to vote. So we have 50 of them for today. We'll narrow it down to 16. Then next week I'll have 50 more, narrow those down to 16. And then we'll put the 32 together for the third and final week. We'll vote them and we'll decide amongst us 4 and you, the audience, on which one is our favorite one-hit wonder. And then we also have a segment that we do a little bit later into the stream. It is called Hoobies Tubi Movies, which is a segment we started from Mr. Hubangle. He does a very nice in the house. Welcome in. Does a segment of some crazy movies, and it's a lot of fun. You guys will enjoy that as well. And then, like I said, we're gonna bring Kimura on first. Ramen's in the house. We'll bring him in first. We'll talk to him for a little while, and then Everett is finishing up dinner with his family. And then once Everett is done, we'll get after it on the bracket.
But I have a very particular lack of skills. I will never be able to find
Tut, welcome in. Thank you for being here.
$2 and a casino
I am Mama.
wristwatch.
Twitch TV, thank you for being here. I am Mama.
Lois, Meg's dead.
Tut is in the house. All right, I am getting ready to get stuff ready for So when I bring Kimura on here momentarily, I just want to make sure I got things queued up right. Like I said, we'll bring him on here and we'll have a discussion. I got some questions I had sent him. We'll kind of go over that. I want you guys to get to know him a little bit better, and just a little bit more about his stream as well. And like I said, we do a feature streamer every week. And if you're a streamer looking to network and grow, while I'm pulling this stuff up, go ahead and type a 1 in the chat right now. Type a 1 in the chat. If there's somebody in the chat that you do not recognize their name, that put a 1 in there, those are the people that are looking to grow and support your stream. I highly recommend you whispering them. Check out and just kind of get to know them in a whisper. Whisper.
I will send you to Jesus.
I will send you to Jesus. Yeah, type a 1 in the chat. Whisper them. Don't do it in here like Johnny. Johnny says this, and it makes a whole lot of sense. Don't put the pressure on anybody and say, "Hey Palmer, I got you followed," because then it makes you feel like, "Oh geez, do I have to follow them back?" Like go ahead and send a whisper and just say, "Hey man, seeing you're a streamer, I'd like to come check out your stream. Find out when they stream and pull up and definitely got that." Super Wiki, thank you for that follow. I'm not gonna follow you back, Super Wiki. I'm not. I promise you. Matter of fact, I'm not. Just plan on me not being there. No, I'll be there. You know I'll be there. I got you. I'm here for follow, says Radio Slay. You are in the wrong place. That is something that I think Johnny the Bot talks about. Follow for follow. He is not a big proponent of it. Everett's playing Fortnite, it says. I thought he was eating dinner. Maybe not. Gina, do I stream? Today's my very first stream, Gina. How am I doing? You like watching me play with my morning and nightly wood? Absolutely, Super Wiki. I do, liar. Oh my gosh, Gina. Follow for unfollow. Duncan, that's more like it. It's JTV. Welcome in. I hate it here. Johnny the Banana. He is no longer a taco. He's Johnny the Banana. If you didn't see his stream yesterday, he spent more time looking like a banana than he did Johnny the Taco. Please unfollow. Nick, I got you. Botified? Nice.
2 hours
See?
later.
Told you. You'll be there. Yeah, I'm always there. I'm always there. And see, my mother-in-law, which is really not my mother-in-law, that'll always be, seriously, I feel horrible. I looked at it and was thinking Mimi K, because that's what she goes by. And when I glanced at it, that's just totally my screw up. I'm an idiot. I am a total idiot. It happens though. I'm dying. Swallow for swallow. Whoa! It is not 10 o'clock yet. It is not 10 o'clock. Swallow for swallow. My goodness. I mimic you. Fair enough. I'm gonna ask Kimura, did you accept my friend request? You did. I see it. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. So what we'll do, Kimura, are you about ready? We could do this. We can do this now. I know it's about 5 minutes early. Unless you need a couple minutes. You are ready? Sweet. Sweet. So let me get you. What I'll do, Kimura, I'm gonna get you pulled up, and then I will do a proper introduction for everything. I just gotta quit being a bot streamer and call you. That's what I gotta do first. Sometimes that's easier said than done, though. Is this rated Palm? Yes, that's what. Hey, that's a good one, CJ. That's a good one. I like that. We might have to remember that one. I'm clicking on you right now, Kimura. King Kimura says. I don't want to send you a message, though. I don't know why it's We'll get you on here. One of these days I'll figure out how to do this a little bit better. It's loading. Maybe if I closed out some of the tabs I got. What do you guys think on that? You guys know Kimura? If you guys don't know Kimura, go ahead and you can either follow him now or you can wait till you get to know him. But I highly recommend. The dude is a solid individual. He's got an awesome story to tell, a little bit about himself. Hopefully, he will share as much as he would like to. Duncan, giving me his. Those are my 2 bits you're giving me back. Fireball. All right, here we go. Why did I click on that? Palmer the bot streamer. That is me. Gotta go right here. All right. Here we go. I just gotta get get Kimura on there. We're gonna invite him. Sent it. And then we'll bring you in on that. If you get that Kimura, that would be fantastic. I think it's sent. I can't.
The giant horse conch weighs
She
over
did
11
it!
pounds.
Who did it? This Jeep, the giant horse conch. She did it. She did it. All right, Kimura's in there. All right, so what we'll do, like I said, I will get him queued up here momentarily. He is in the lobby. Let's get it connected, and then we'll. Hey, what's up? All right, give me 1 second. Let me get this on the right screen so all these people can see your beautiful face.
I didn't realize just how different green screens are on Discord.
Yeah, when they're I was gonna say I had
it's so different.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I had somebody when was it? I had somebody else come on here. Oh, I think it was the Dr. K. Dr. K came on here and he it was the same thing. There we go. There he is. If you guys don't know Kimura,
We're here.
He's the Cam fam. I like the shirt.
Appreciate it, man. It's
welcome
part of what
in.
we do.
I appreciate it. I know it was kind of tough playing tag with you to get you in here, but I appreciate you making time. I really do.
And I appreciate you thinking of me. And sorry it took so long to make it happen, but man, I'm excited. Appreciate you guys.
Well, so like I said, if you guys don't know Kimura, we'll just start off. We're gonna do this. You got those questions I sent you. If there's any of them that you don't want to answer, you can answer as in much detail as you want. But first of all, how'd you come up with your name?
So I am a former cage fighter. And when I was younger and fighting, my favorite submission was the Kimura. Now, for everybody out there who might be already typing, I know that's not how you spell Kimura. I always spelled it wrong without the H. And when I went to join Twitch, I just tried to use my username Kimura that I always loved, but somebody had that. So I was like, well, we just add an H. So it stays Kimura. Luckily, just didn't have to change anything else, and it's kind of stuck. Luckily, I like it a little bit more with the H included. So
I like
cage
it.
fight submission.
So let's talk a little bit more about the cage fighting because how long were you active in that?
About 13 years or so. So I didn't go professional or anything like that. I did have 13 amateur fights. I won them all. It started as something when I was 16. I had been taken out of all of my sports due to a back problem and wanted to build up some strength and get back to feeling good. So found MMA workouts and started doing that. Took on a couple smaller fights just to kind of stay active and competitive. And I fell in love with the sport. And it just really stuck with me because I ended up finding an organization that was kind of nationwide called the Anointed Fighter, which was like a Christian faith-based fight team. So kind of mixing, practice and things like that in with what we were doing on day-to-day stuff. So made it a little bit more personal to me.
Nice. Okay, so I do know this because you've talked about on your stream. So won't you share people with everyone here, maybe where you grew up, what area, and where you're living now, so they know what kind of region you're in?
So I grew up in the middle of nowhere, about an hour east of Cleveland. Literally, to tell you, we had a rooster that was across the street that I'm pretty sure could not tell if it was day or night because this thing just went off all day long. Middle of absolute nowhere. And ended up going to college at Cleveland State. We started an MMA team there.
Go Vikings,
and,
right?
Yep, the Vikings.
Yes.
Yeah, we We are undefeated in football. We have
Nice.
never been beaten. That might
Nice.
be because we don't have a team.
That is
but
true.
we do have shirts that sell at the college that say "Forever Undefeated."
Nice. I
So,
like that.
It is what it is.
I like that. Okay, so you grew up there, and now you're living in the great state of
Beautiful Arizona, the desert.
Nice. How hot is it right now? Or is it actually probably cold a little bit?
It's cold. It's a cold 65 right now. So, before everybody jumps on me, you can say that's not cold, but I'll also tell you 110 is not hot. So
there you go.
Pick and choose your battles. We ended up moving here because while I was in college, I started working for the Cleveland Indians baseball team. Truly thought that's where I was going to spend my entire career. And I ended up moving to Arizona because of them. After spending several years with the team, they asked if I wanted to move to Arizona to help run our training facility. So my wife, fiance at the time, decided let's take it on. Moved here, built a home, and kind of made the shift to streaming during 2020 when a lot of other people found streaming, and life changed it quickly.
Nice. We'll get into that. So let's see. So obviously that kind of answers the question. You've been streaming since 2020, obviously. Is there a certain time of that year that you did it? Was it early or late in the year, or how'd that get started?
So to share a funny story, so when COVID first started, if you guys remember when the NBA basketball player was like the first big name to kind of get COVID, I think it was the next day we had a massive meeting, and it was about, hey, spring training was happening, and we were really just, everyone was kind of wondering what's going on. We're in this massive meeting. Everyone's like, well, if you're not feeling well, make sure you tell somebody. Mind you, I'm standing in this room like, I actually don't feel well. Do I actually not feel well, or do I not feel well? So I ended up going home. I didn't realize I wouldn't be back in that building for several months. So it was the end of March, I believe, is when I actually activated my Twitch. There was just nothing to do. Sports are one of the first things to go. And my brother had been on Twitch for a long time. He just kind of did it casually. And I just figured it'd be a great way to go back and have streams recorded so I could laugh at the funny moments I had with my friends. Had no idea just how big it could really become. I didn't understand what Twitch was at the time.
Right.
So end of March, I think my first official stream was April 2nd, 2020.
Okay.
So coming up on 3 years now. Pretty wild.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, okay. So the next one is, so we already kind of talked about why you started streaming. It was because of COVID. So that's that question got answered. So let me ask you this. What's some of your favorite things about streaming?
Oh man, and that's the answer to that has shifted so much. To give a little bit of backstory while I answer it the way I do, like I said, it really just started for me as something to do. I think a lot of people got into it because of that in 2020. We were all locked in, not a lot to do, and I'll never forget. When I started really enjoying what I was doing, I looked at my wife and I was like, man, what if this ended up just turning into something more? What if this is what I end up doing? Just kind of laughing it off, because we never thought that would even be something we would consider. So, it's kind of changed from just the laugh and kind of like the escape from 2020 to the ability to kind of get to know people and actually make an impact, and not just on Twitch, but getting to know people and showing them that there is a place where no matter what your differences are, you can make an impact to somebody on the other side of the world right now. And it's really cool to do that and not just connect in that way, but to have a place where we can all come together, have a laugh, play games together. It's the new age. You're connected with people from all over the place, even in this chat right now. I can't even tell how many countries, are in this chat right now.
There is a lot.
It's
crazy.
It really is. So as this thing grew, and we realized how much of an impact you had in people's lives, and obviously myself led in my faith and stuff, just believed this is where I was supposed to be. So I was like, you know what? Everybody talks about being welcoming and accepting of others and stuff, but what are we doing to truly get into the lives of the people who need that type of acceptance and love in their life? So I think that's my favorite thing, is getting messages from people saying, hey, just so you know, these conversations we have, even outside the stream, have really made an impact in my life. I always keep that private. That's not something that I want to throw out there, oh, this is amazing. But it's truly making an impact in people's lives while having a blast doing it.
Well, let me welcome in Raiders. Welcome in. Is that Pantastical? I think that's what that says. Don's in the house. You know who Don is.
Oh, I know Don well. We'll
Yeah,
share that fun story
yeah,
too.
Don is a one of your super mods. Yeah, we will definitely get on that. Welcome in, Raiders. If you're brand new in here, right now I am doing my featured stream of the week, and it is Kimura. Great guy. We're just kind of getting to know him a little bit more. I love to bring streamers on here to, one, I get to connect with them a little more personable, but while I'm talking to them, I want everyone in my community to get to know them as well. And hopefully some of you guys will go check out his stream because he does stream. We'll talk about that. I don't want to get into that because we're jumping ahead. Steelers Dad, I see you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. So let's get back on that. So I said that was some of your favorite things about streaming. And I'm the same way with you. I was talking about that. I love the fact that just being able to connect with people. I've had a lot more success just talking to people. Like the gaming part's fun, but like really building the relationship and getting to know people has been, I mean, I think the fun part for me, to be honest with you. I mean, because nobody comes on here to watch me lose at Fortnite, although we did get a win on our very first match. But that doesn't always happen.
Nice.
But I mean, Sunshine's a great example, somebody that I've got to know a little bit more as time goes on. Awesome person, but just getting to build those relationships and, you know, be able to share what you got going on in your life and what they can share and realize how we could be far apart from each other around the world, but we're really close in other ways. So let's see.
100%.
So what is your favorite game to stream? I know what you typically play, but if you had one game that you could play all the time, that's it, what would it be?
Warzone. 100%. It's not close. And I know there's a lot of hate for Warzone 2 right now. I love it. There's no other game that you can be absolutely frustrated with and hate one moment and be celebrating a win the next second. Can't wait to start the next match. It's those roller coaster emotions that make the game fun. And truly, that's what makes Warzone.
Well, and I'll say this because I haven't seen you since the beginning. So is that the first game you always played?
Honestly, I think at the start, I was playing Modern Warfare 2, the 2019 edition. I was solely streaming Team Deathmatch. That was really the only multiplayer game I played. And then my brother showed me Warzone, and I was instantly hooked because I was always a big fan of PUBG. There was literally for over a year when I discovered PUBG, that was the only game I played. I did not play another game for over a year. So when I saw Call of Duty had their own version of it, I obviously got super excited and was instantly hooked, especially for the solo matches, which kind of became my little niche and running tournaments and things like that. So instantly became obsessed.
So is there other options that, like, if you're just like, man, I'm not feeling it, this is what I want to do, is there other games that you've jumped into and tried, or is that something you try not to do, is jump around?
Yeah, no, Warzone's my main game, but I jump around. Fortnite is a big one for me. Love playing Fortnite. We'll play random games here and there, like the Mortuary Assistant's been the most recent one. Having a lot of fun with like different horror games and stuff like that. But honestly, as far as just streaming goes, you know, I love to plan crazy, stupid events for stream that have nothing to do with gaming. There was one day on stream I spent over an hour in a pool filled with ranch while different tasks and different things were happening to me based on the support on the stream, or doing a hot tub parody stream, and funny things like that, just to kind of keep it light and have a good time with chat and just to make the entertainment factor a little bit different. Because like you said, it's great to play video games. No one cares about us playing games. Everybody thinks as a streamer, oh, I just, you know, it'd be great to play video games for a living. That's just what you're doing while you're doing something bigger behind the picture there. You know, that's just the tip of the iceberg. But the substance truly to your stream is what do you have behind what you're doing? You know, might be connecting with people while playing Warzone. Nobody cares about Warzone. You could enter any game there, but it's that community and what you built behind it and those relationships you build that means something more.
I 100% agree. So this is not a question that I sent you, but I know you can answer it. So the people that haven't ever watched you, so they're not freaked out the first time, what made you start writing on yourself and coloring yourself in and all that kind of crazy stuff? Because obviously this is what he looks like, but if you jump into a stream like in the middle, he might have a bunch of stuff written all over. I'm just letting you guys know. So go ahead and tell us how that all started. Welcome in, it's Bubbles. I see you.
I'll post a little emote in chat there. That's an emote of my face after chat messed with me one night. We call it the post Cam Alone look. You know, I always try to make things entertaining. You know, as a full-time streamer, which, you know, I can get into all of that. You know, it was a wild situation to bring up, you know, to my wife and my entire family. Hey, I think I'm going to leave a dream job in Major League Baseball to stream full time, which is not something to take lightly if you're going to consider doing. You know, you've got to be in love with the business side of it, which is 95% of what you do. But one thing I did find I was always pretty good at is finding literally stupid things that we could just do on stream or I would have to do in order to keep chat engaged, because there is the business side of it. So, you know, if people are going to throw support, I always want to make sure that they're having a good time doing it. As far as where the makeup marker came from, I don't know. I can't 100% tell you what sparked that. I think honestly, I had seen my wife left her makeup out one day and I saw the eyeliner pen, which I now have kidnapped and left here on my streaming desk. I was like, huh, that would work. And that literally is how a lot of my ideas will pop up. Last night I was drinking,
pickle juice
sorry,
and ranch.
I recently got sponsored by G Fuel. So we made the G Fuel anything shake. I think it had ranch, mustard, hot sauce, actual fruit, pickle juice, milk, a bunch of other stuff just mixed together. And, you know, there's so much support would add another ingredient. And I just had to chug the whole thing, which was fantastic.
I was gonna say, I was listening to you when I was coming home from going out with my wife and stuff, and I had you on my phone. I'm sitting there driving, and I'm hearing you talk about this. I'm like, bleh, bleh, like, you know, dry heaving the whole time, going, that doesn't even sound interesting at all.
I don't. People have asked me, like, how do you drink that? I'm like, you literally have to kind of force yourself to have an out-of-body experience with it, because there's going to be a moment where it all hits your taste buds in your brain at once, and it takes everything in you, obviously not to break TOS and have it all come back. Because it was that hit as soon as the first piece of fruit hit my tongue. My body's like, "What did you do?" This is a mistake.
So since I didn't get to see it, did you actually make it like with ice and stuff, or did you just do it straight liquid? Like, how did you?
So I started. I had a shaker just like this that you could see through, so you could see all the ingredients in there. I filled it about halfway with water, which thank God I only went halfway, because by the time the rest of the ingredients were in, this thing was bursting at the seams. So I added them in all at once, or at one at a time, so you could see everything in there. Put the G Fuel in on top, shook it up, and down the hatch the whole thing.
And you drank the whole entire thing.
And chewed it, yes.
Oh my gosh! Holy crap! Dr. Pie, welcome in. Like I said, if you guys don't know, this is Kimura. He is my featured streamer of the week. We're just getting to know him a little bit more, just asking some questions. So obviously I wanted everyone to know about the whole writing on your face, because I think there was one time, it might have been one of the first time I watched you, all of a sudden you just started randomly writing. I was like, all right, what is this guy doing? Like, and then it's always funny, like when you're like, I'm going to paint in my, your whole entire eyelid. I'm like, wow. So it probably takes a while to get all that kind of washed off after a stream. It's kind of messy.
I think I went to church last week, and my eyebrows were still pretty colored, and I couldn't get all of it off. Mind you, it was red lipstick last weekend, so I looked really goofy. But it's just always switching it up and trying to do different things. You know, right now writing's a really fun thing for everybody because you can kind of customize it. But we'll switch it up. Yeah, I've had to wax different parts of my body at different times. I had a breast pump on at one time.
I've seen that video. I've seen that.
I'm so sorry. It's always switching it up, taking little random things and making it fun for everybody, and I enjoy making people laugh. I want to connect with people, but I also want to be entertaining for everybody to have a reason to tune in, knowing you don't know what's going to happen, because when I hit live, I don't either. I genuinely couldn't tell you what's going to happen that night, and it makes it a little exciting for everybody.
Well, as I said, that's the same with me. Like, I have like a game plan going into it, but anything could be derailed based off of either how the viewers are interacting, or, there's been weeks I said to hell with it. We're not playing Fortnite tonight. We're having fun. We're talking. We're just going to be entertaining, and that's it. But I like to do that too. Just kind of like go with the flow and see how things are going, and let everyone kind of wonder, like, what's next? What's he going to do? Is he going to say something stupid? Is he going to mispronounce somebody's name, which is always a bad deal for me. Words are hard.
Yeah, and that can happen a lot. And if you don't mind, it's funny to go along those lines. And actually, how I met Don Don. So very early in streaming, I think I was like a month and a half in or so. A buddy of mine, Walker, who is coming home from Europe after serving over there for almost 10 years, and he's making plans. He's actually to come here and stay. We met on Twitch, which is awesome. But he, when he was in his full military gear, looked like Alex from Modern Warfare 2019. The main character, the guy who ends up with one leg, looks just like him. And so I decided to mess with him my birthday weekend, and I was like, "Hey, I need you to get on stream, and I need you to be in full gear." And he did. I was like, "And the reason I need you to do that is to let you know that there's another character, Mara, who is played by Alex Zedra, who thinks that she could, take you on." And I came out in a cosplay dressed up as her, which clearly I don't look anything like, but it was really funny. Fast forward 6 months, I get raided by Alex Zedra on stream unexpectedly.
Wow.
And of course, chat brings up that I had dressed up like her. So I actually had to show her live on stream my pathetic cosplay that was me with long hair. And Don so happened to be in that raid. Come to find out, Don lives about 30 minutes away. Don's in his 70s, doesn't game or anything like that, but we just connected so well. He is now at my house for all holidays. We get together as much as we possibly can. We text daily. He's met my extended family. So it's just amazing when you can take something as crazy as you get rated by, the operator you play on in Call of Duty, who brings in somebody who becomes family to you. It's unbelievable what opportunities are in front of you on Twitch. So you can never take that for granted. Because if it wasn't just for me starting stream, Alex Zedra randomly finding the channel, I don't meet Don, and it's incredible because now we have another family member. My son knows him as Uncle Don. And it's a beautiful thing.
That is awesome. That's what's, it's been cool because, there's been people here in Oklahoma because I got streaming because of Steely. And, there's obviously him being here in Oklahoma. I've been able to connect with other Oklahomans and stuff. And, Chickens is one of my big supporters, and him and we text and talk, I wouldn't say every day, but, quite a bit. And we have lunch together. And that is somebody that I would have never connected with unless I was streaming. I mean, never would have met him. I mean, we probably would have met each other in passing, but not actually got to know somebody. So it's kind of cool how that all works out. And just somebody that I feel like is going to be a friend forever. And it's kind of cool how that works out. So I'm glad that's worked out for you and Don. He says meeting Cam and family IRL is the best thing that's ever happened in my life. That's awesome. That's really awesome.
We're truly family. It's even when, my family comes to town, my wife's family comes to town, we all make sure that we all get together. And it's incredible because, like I said, we're so different on the surface that you wouldn't think that, how could we have met, and how Twitch can bring people together like that, and make an impact in each other's life. Don's made such an impact in our life. And, Don's told me that we've made an impact in his. It's incredible what opportunities there are. And just to think how all the things had to line up for that to happen. It's a beautiful thing. It really is.
That is so awesome. Like I said, we're interviewing Kimura right now, just getting to know him a little bit more. So my next question, kind of go back into the streaming part of it. So what's a short-term goal for you this year? I always say within this year, what's something you want to do with your stream to see it go to that next level?
It's very easy to look at like the regular goals. It's like, I want to average this many people. I want to, get the check mark and things like that. Obviously those goals were there, 125%, but those aren't things that are marked down as like, I'm circling this as what we're going to achieve. It's the route that we're taking in order to do it. Short-term goals for me, I'm thinking along the lines of the entire year as short-term goals. Right now I'm actually planning different events all the way through currently November. A lot of different things that I can't announce just yet, but we're trying to take some things to the next level. We're going to do the shock and awe factor. As much as I love doing the writing on the face, I love being able to just do mayhem throughout the day. It's awesome. I love it. I'm always looking for new ways to bring things to stream that may have never been seen on stream before. And we already did announce we have a planned Disney World stream in November. but there's things that are happening sooner that I can't announce yet because it does include essentially travel. It includes some massive, crazy setups in places that have never happened before. And I'm super excited to make that happen, just to ultimately take what you might think is going to happen on a daily stream. You blink and everything's different. The location's different. The people are different. The content's different and unexpected in every single way possible.
Don just said CamCon 2023.
Yep, it's gonna happen.
I see, and Dr. Pie had made the comment that you went to TwitchCon this year. Is that correct?
I did.
That's
yep.
awesome.
And as soon as they announce it for this year, we'll have everything planned to go again this year. So
that's awesome.
Whoever ends up wanting to go down there, please let's meet up. I'd love to get dinner with everybody.
My brother and my two buddies that help me out on Sunday nights, and we've kind of talked about that. We're like, hey, maybe we could do a road trip and go out there. So it's kind of a goal for us. We'll see what happens if it all works out.
Let's do it.
I probably have to get with you and get more details about kind of what I need to know and what to expect. So
absolutely. I think that's a big part of streaming too, is the first time we went to TwitchCon was this past year, obviously. And it was awesome. I had a blast, but I told my wife even when we were there, I was like, what I'm most excited about this year is to kind of understand how TwitchCon operates so we can better plan for future years. And I think that was a big thing. It's the first time it came back since 2020. And the landscape of Twitch has shifted so much. There's so many more people involved. So what might be considered a normal TwitchCon is definitely going to be different too. So I'm excited for this upcoming year to get things planned out way in advance and possibly take it to the next level when we're even at TwitchCon too.
Real quick on that subject, how many people roughly were involved in that whole TwitchCon? If you were guessing, how many people were there?
Oh man,
are we talking
tens of thousands?
Wow,
tens of thousands easily. And it's the event was awesome. I loved it. I definitely think for the upcoming TwitchCon, I want to plan at least a day where there's a lot more stuff outside of the event itself, because there's just so many people there. You might be down at the convention center and you try to get in touch with everybody, and everybody is out doing something else.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to coordinate that. So I think I definitely want to try to find a dedicated day and say, hey, let's all meet here and plan that in advance, just to make it so that way you can meet up with everybody at the same time.
For sure.
Sorry if you guys hear my son. That's Baby Cam.
No worries.
Wants to be on camera.
Now, Radio Slay just said in the chat that 40,000 is what he. So that must have been a number they may have thrown out there. That's a ton of people.
I can see it.
A ton of people.
That sounds about right. I was gonna guess maybe 50,000. So that sounds about right. I mean, it was wild. Every hotel you walk in and somebody's walking around, they had a camera out. You're like, I don't know who that is, but apparently these 25 people do.
Right.
So it's a wild time. I see a lot of people for 30 seconds, like, oh, I'll meet up with you in a little bit. Wouldn't ever be able to see him again, because there's just so much happening.
So much going. Exactly. Okay,
yeah,
so
but it was a blast.
So now this is the question I like to ask between the goals is, tell us something as a streamer that you've learned that you could give advice to other streamers, whether they've been streaming for multi-years or they're just getting started. What's a bit of advice that you can share that you've learned along the way?
I think it's understand what you want to get out of streaming before you get too involved. And that answer can change. For me, it was just having a place where I could have a good time and have funny content recorded for my buddies to go back and watch and have for later in life. Understand what you want to accomplish. A lot of people say they want to be full-time streamers, and I'll get into that in a second, but some people's goals are going to be different than yours. So always make sure you understand what you want to accomplish and keep that focus right down the middle of the road. Don't look left, don't look right, because all you're going to do is start comparing what you're doing to someone else. And you have to remember, you don't know what their actual goals are. Obviously, growth is going to be on everybody's chart, unless they're just trying to record stuff.
Right.
You need to understand what you're trying to accomplish on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, every couple of years basis, in order to truly plan out and succeed in what you want to do. Some people might say, hey, I want to average enough to hit partner. That's great. But are you trying to make money doing it? Does your family depend on the money to do that? Because monetizing is different than trying to grow in views. And a lot of people think that's synonymous. It's not. It's very different. You have to truly understand what you're trying to accomplish, because running a business is different than growing a popular channel. And I know you've seen it too. You know, you might have somebody who averages 10, 15 viewers who makes enough to make a living. You may have somebody who averages 250 people who doesn't, who's a part-time streamer. So truly understanding what you want to accomplish and making sure that you focus on those goals rather than comparing your channel to somebody else's. And along those lines, also understanding you need to give people a reason to be in your stream. Networking's key. I will never take that away. Networking is massive. But the biggest thing is, at the end of the day, if you are trying to take this to the next level, if you do want to do this for a living, you need to understand you're competing against people going to the movies. You're competing against people watching Netflix at night. How and why would somebody come to your stream and spend time with you? Not just be there. Lurkers are fantastic, but ultimately, if you're running a business, you need people to be in your business in order to grow it and take it to that level where you can depend on this as a full-time stream. Put on a show, and it's going to be different for everybody. For me, it's obviously mayhem and doing things that nobody's asked to be done, but somehow I end up doing it. That's going to be different for everybody else, because when people think, I want to play video games for a living, like you and I've already acknowledged on this podcast right here, it has nothing to do with the game. Very few people actually are making money playing video games. You know, I'll run tournaments, and that is a great supplement, which again goes along the lines of planning, but not everybody's Ninja going up there. Not everybody's Booga winning $5 million playing Fortnite. That's not how it works. It's about the entertainment factor. You're in competition with the AFC football game going on right now. You're in competition with the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Why and how should people spend time with you versus doing anything else for the entertainment side?
Well, my top might fall off like Janet Jackson, so they might want to come watch for that. There's no promises, but maybe. Might be a wardrobe
See,
malfunction.
Right now you have that suspense factor.
Yeah,
brilliant. Right.
What's Palmer going to be wearing? Is it going to fall off? Okay, so let's roll into the long-term goals of your stream. So we kind of talked about short-term. Where do you see yourself in? We'll say 2 to 5 years. Like, what are you thinking?
This is something I've wrestled with a lot, and it's something that the answer to this has definitely changed, and I think it's still going to change. A big part of what I've done is a lot of tournaments and things like that. Ultimately, I would like to get more involved in the tournament scene, taking it to the next level in that regard, which we need Warzone to add stat tracking. I'm looking at you, Activision. If you're listening by any means whatsoever, please help us. But on the other side of it, I want to find things that may not have been brought to Twitch before for an entertainment side of things, and be able to open up the opportunity to like travel to different places and do a bunch of crazy things people may not have expected ever from this stream. And as much as I've kind of alluded to, we're going to dip our toes into that a little bit this year, which is we're trying to finalize that. It's a go, but we just got a few more signatures and we're ready to go.
I got you.
I would love to say, hey, every month, we're going to go on the road. We're going to do this. We're going to fly to this place. We're going to do that. Being able to just take the stream and meet more people around the world, even if they're not expecting it to happen, and bring a more shock and awe factor to the stream would be a blast. So that's going to shift and change, but that's kind of the broad goal.
I got you. Okay. So let's see. What is your stream schedule? Won't you share with everyone what days of the week, what times? Obviously, you can give your time zone. I know that you already said you're in Arizona, but give everyone an idea of when you stream so they can make sure they catch you.
Yeah, absolutely. So I am live every day except for Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern time. So 8 p.m. Arizona, 7
Central.
What is it? Or just California,
or
Pacific
California.
time.
Yeah.
The annoying thing with us in Arizona is we don't change our clocks. So right now it's 10 p.m. Eastern, but then in the spring when we leap forward, it'll be 9 or 11. It'll be 11 Eastern because we'll keep it consistent with 8 o'clock here. So right now we have a 2-hour time difference to the East Coast, but it will be 3 in a few months. So right now you can say 10 p.m. Eastern time every day except for Friday. Sometimes we'll pop in here or there Friday afternoon, but we're the late night crew.
I got you. Fair enough. Now, is there anything that I have not asked you about that you would like to share where these great viewers can get to know you a little bit more? It's kind of an open mic, wherever you'd like to share, as long as you don't run all of them off. But yeah, just go ahead and share it with anything you'd like to tell them to get to know you just a little bit more.
The biggest thing for me, like I said, I wear my faith on my sleeve. I think the biggest thing I can do is welcome everybody with open arms. I don't care how different we are. Even Don and I could say we're 99% different, but you find that passion, love for one another, and you can truly make an impact in each other's lives. That's what we stand for. Something I tried to hammer home a little bit more. Like I said, I left Major League Baseball to do this full time, and that was not an easy conversation. It was not a quick conversation. It was several months. If anybody out there does have the dream to go full time and to take this to the next level, I am an open door. If there's anything I can do to help with that, it's not something to take lightly. It's not something to just decide on a whim. There's a lot behind it. And if you truly do want to succeed, again, your goals might be different than mine, but if there's any way that I can help that conversation start, that's what I want to be here for. Because if you are going to be in this to create a career out of it, you've got to be in love with the business side of it. And that's going to take a lot more time than you being on Fortnite or Warzone. And the planning that goes into that and the family sacrifice is not something to take lightly. I only go to bed at the same time as my wife at night, once a week, and that's Friday night. It's not just a personal sacrifice and personal dedication. If you have a family, it's going to take everybody on board. Now, I can tell you, it is the most rewarding thing ever, and I love what I get to do. But if there's any way that I can just help be a resource for you and to kind of get into my mind and things like that, that's what I want to be. But also just please make sure, always keep your eyes down the center of the road. Don't compare yourself left and right. Just like don't compare your happiness to the pictures you see on Instagram, because 99.9% of it is crap.
Oh, yeah.
You need to make sure you're understanding your success is not dependent on comparing yourself to another person.
I agree. And this will be the last question, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to go into detail. Were you disappointed when they changed the baseball team, the Cleveland Indians, to the Cleveland, was it the Gladiators? Guardians, I mean. Yeah, Guardians. Were you disappointed?
Oh, man.
So I don't want to have to really go down that road, but like,
oh no,
it was like a shock, I think, to everybody.
It was. I wasn't with the team when they made the change. We kind of had an inkling that it was going to happen at some point. I was disappointed because I do know the history of the team and what it stands for. It was an honor to many people that I met for the team name to be the Indians. And, I loved it because I know the history of the team. I was very involved with the team, and I knew what it stood for, which was very special because, there was a lot of history there. I wasn't fully disappointed with the new name. I was really hoping they were going to go with the Spiders when they changed the name, because there is a historical factor there from the early 1900s. And just cool, because if you could say your mascot's a giant spider, everyone's going to fear you. No one. But, that's just me. So I wish it was still the Indians, but I understand why they did it. And the name could have been worse, but I'll represent Guardians. That's my team. I know those guys personally. So for me, it's that connection to the guys on the field.
I was a little shocked when that name came out, and I was just like, okay. They're always going to be the Cleveland Indians to me, kind of like we've talked about the Washington Redskins. I mean, no matter how you feel about it, that's still what we grew up knowing. Yeah. So, and that's why we always say the Washington Redskins or the Washington football team, and now the I'm like, it's always going to be the Redskins. I don't. I mean, I do care, and I have a, I'm not going to go down this road, but you know what I'm talking about. I do care about what other people feel about it. It's just like I said, when you grew up with something, that's just what you know. My kids will never know truly, like, oh, there was a team called the Cleveland Indians. Like, really?
Right.
What happened? Like, it's like, well, things happen.
Yeah.
So
the world changes, and I 100% get it. The owners of the team were fantastic people, and they always wanted to take that into consideration, I'm sure. But it's for me, the reason I love the team is because I did know the history of why we were named the Indians, and it was a beautiful thing. It really was. But obviously, like we said, things change, and that's okay. Like you said, to me, it's always gonna be the Cleveland Indians. I have 2 3-foot Chief Wahoo bobbleheads.
Oh, that's awesome.
That I have locked away because you can't get them anymore.
I was gonna say they're probably gonna be worth a lot of money someday.
It's kind of the hope, but I'm also hoping that my son just wants to hang on to him because he's he's gonna know them very well. So.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, I appreciate you taking the time coming on here, and like I said, if you guys do not know Kimura and you're not following Kimura, I highly recommend. I enjoy just getting in there because you are definitely just you're yourself. I can tell you're real, and that's what I like to see in a streamer. Somebody that's not trying to be fake; they're being themselves, and that's what I really. The first time I came into your stream, I was like, okay, I kind of dig this guy. This is cool. And that's what keeps bringing me back because of the fact you're honest. So
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
it means a lot. And honestly, I really appreciate you having me here. It's been awesome to be able to connect, man. And I see Don's comment, spider camel eat it. That was a one-time deal. We're not doing that again. Don't eat tarantulas. They're gross.
Oh my
god,
gosh.
they're terrible.
We'll save that story for another time. Maybe we'll have to do that again.
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness.
We're good.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And,
No, thank you.
Yeah, and we will talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon, Paul. Have a good night. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep. And that was Kimura. I appreciate him taking the time coming on here. Like I said, if you guys don't know him, seriously, he's a solid guy. You go in there and just check out his stream one time, and I promise you, it'll end up turning into a stream that you'll enjoy going to numerous times. I've had a couple different streamers that I've been hanging out with them, and I say, hey, this is definitely a guy that I can see that you could connect with, kind of like-minded people. So, and like I said, that's the kind of people I like to definitely like to support when I find out what they're about and stuff. So we'll bring these boys back on here. That's my cousin you ate, Dark Relic said. That is gross. Eating the spider. Got to go make some dinner for the younglings. I have you. Hey, I appreciate you, Super Wiki. Enjoy.
Hey,
yes.
I just want you to know, Marcus was not appreciative. You doubled down on a Native American slander. He's like, first you attack the Indians, then you attack the Redskins. He was not having it.
I had to go there because I knew that his connection with the Cleveland Indians, and I was like,
saying, you know that old commercial where the Native American that sheds a tear over litter?
Yes.
That was Marcus.
I believe that.
He wasn't even Native American. That guy was Italian.
That guy was from Italy.
I know.
Italy.
Wow. Okay. Let's get this.
He does not represent Native Americans. He was Italian.
I need to find out, is Everett ready to go? That's the key thing, because we got this bracket that we got to get into. Thank you for having Cam on. He's an awesome person in real life. Don, I'm serious. I would love to eventually get a chance to not only meet him, but you. And hopefully that day will come at some point, because I've never been to Arizona. And I think it'd be a lot of fun, for sure. And maybe we'll end up going to I've not said Comic-Con. TwitchCon. And that would be, well, Comic-Con might be cool too, but that's not where we're going. Okay, Everett said let's go. Okay, so we're going to do this. Let me go to this screen, and that has the bracket. And there we go. So this week's topic is, I have it as the best one-hit wonders of all time. So what we did is we found 100. I picked out 50 out of that first 100 that we went through. And I put 50 of them on a bracket. If my subathon works out this year, then I might consider TwitchCon. Dr. Pie, seriously, I hope that it works out, because I've talked to these guys. I would love to go out there, because I think it would be a blast. Don't really know what to expect, but it'd be a lot of fun just to be out there and just kind of get to know some of the people that I get to hang out in their streams and stuff. So I really want to go again and meet more people. Yeah, I bet it's a lot of fun, but like, I think what like Kimura was saying, having a meetup point. So it's like, okay, let's actually find a spot and designate a time. And this is where we're all going to meet, because I'm sure when you have, 30, 40, 50, however many thousands of people there, it could get kind of wild. So Sashi said, I sing it all the time for you. I did not catch how that started. Wait, I thought Marcus was Mexican. Yeah, I know, Sheriff. I need to know the criteria to qualify as a one-hit wonder. You need to know the criteria.
Peruvian.
The criteria is there's a list on the internet that says one-hit wonder.
And
that's what we did.
Took it from there.
I Googled one-hit wonder, And so that's how it worked. I'll be really honest, VH1. So if they don't have a good resume for you, I don't know what to tell you. VH1 is where we got a lot of that stuff. They need to fix that list. Okay. So these are just part of them. Like I said, these aren't all of them. So not everybody get your panties in a wad. So these are just the first. This is just the first round of them. We'll have 50 more coming up in the coming weeks, or the next. I guess next week is what I should say. So that's kind of how that'll work. The bass slaps in Rapper's Delight. Yes. Okay, so if you're brand new and you've never been a part of this, the way we do this is I'll give you a 1-minute timer. I will tell you what the song is. If you do not know the song, Marcus or Hoob have willingly said they would sing it for you. Eric's gonna be back up.
What are we gonna do?
Sing the song if they don't know the song.
You know, Hoob does hit the high notes on Aha really well.
Yeah,
I bet he does.
I mean, I didn't know. I didn't plan it. So.
Well,
you don't need no practice.
Just practice. We talking about practice.
You're like Allen Iverson of karaoke. You don't need practice. You're good.
I think you need 2 sources to vet this list. Okay. I agree. Basketball Dog, but Baby Got Back is all-time favorite. I mean, I don't know how many sources are out there. You know.
I don't have any vests to wear.
Finally back at it. PC dinner. Broke Dad said gave kiddo bath and put him to sleep. How we do? Broke Dad, we are doing fantastic. We just got through interviewing Kimura, and I know that you know who Kimura is, another member of the Taco Truck. Great guy. And we're just now getting ready to start the best one-hit wonders of all time that's being poo-pooed already. But we will see how it goes. There's a lot of songs that nobody can see because it's being covered up. Maybe your favorite song is on there. Who knows? So the very first matchup is going to be the Macarena, which Marcus can do the dance. I don't have him pulled up, but I bet he will do it right now just on stream where you can hear him.
Well, I don't think he has his pants on yet. So
okay. So maybe we shouldn't do that. Okay.
It would be preferred if we didn't.
Michael Foreplay says he does not know the song. He needs you to sing him the Macarena song for him.
Yes.
You go ahead.
The good news is he can speak that language.
There you, exactly.
My goodness.
So
it's going downhill.
So if you want to see the Macarena move on, you would type 33 in the chat. If you would like Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang to move on, you would type 32. You'll have 1 minute to vote. If you don't vote, you have no reason to complain. So you got to vote. And then if your song doesn't make it, I don't know what to tell you. So it's either Rapper's Delight,
old
32.
Version from the Wedding Singers, the best version of Rapper's Delight.
Fair enough. Or 33 for the Macarena, which Hoob knows a different variation of the Macarena. It's kind of a Hoobie's Tubi movie version, but he might share that for another time. Maybe at PalmerCon. I don't know. Michael Foreplay says, I don't know this song. Please sing it. Everett saying, choo choo, get off the tracks.
Oh, damn, I thought this was 10 o'clock already. It's only 7:45.
Yeah, it's really early. Thunder Nolan was a great version, says Tyler. Midstar, welcome in. If you guys came in, I didn't catch you whenever I was interviewing Kimura. I apologize. I was trying to find out all this good stuff about him. You have 5 seconds to vote. Go ahead.
Love to hear a Garth Brooks version of Rapper's Delight.
Garth Brooks version of Rapper's Delight. Fantastic. 32 has one. Rapper's Delight has one. I am not surprised at all on that one. Not surprised. All right. The next matchup is Twisted Sister's song, We're Not Gonna Take It. Going up against the Aha Take on Me. Which
the takes.
Which how does that work out? I literally randomized that. That's twice now in the last few weeks where I've done that, where two common things have happened. You suck for making us choose between these two. I'm sorry. Okay, so 17 in the chat for Twisted Sisters. We're not going to take it. or 48 in the chat for Aha's Take On Me. And I just
Super Wiki could have just stopped it. You suck.
and Nick just played the train. So I'm thinking Twisted Sister had lots of songs, by the way. They did have lots of songs. VH1 felt this was it was actually pretty high on their list. How dare you? I know. I'm a horrible individual.
And you have to take a list of a channel that now plays reruns of America's Next Top Model all day.
That is true. That's unfortunate.
Gold.
I'm actually, Hoob, I'm curious. Are you going with Aha, or are you going Twisted Sister?
I went Aha.
Okay, me too. Nick says I Want to Rock would probably been a better choice. I Want to Rock. I Want to Rock. That was not on their top 100 list, Nick. I will tell you that. That was not on VH1's
I think
list.
what they mean by top one-hit wonder is they went to the top 10 and then they never had another top 10 hit or something.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's probably what it was. But like I said, the next 50 that's on here, you guys will kind of scratch your head on some of them as well. Let's go Norway. Absolutely. Probably because it didn't reach number one. That might be a part of 48. 48 has one. Aha. Take On Me has one. I think Eric said he went to go get food, and unfortunately, I can hear myself. Let me see if I can do like I did the other day and mute him until he comes back.
Today.
Okay, I muted him. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it does that when he leaves. He's going to get food.
He sets it right down next to the keyboard.
I
and then,
guess
yeah.
that's supposed to be
You
what
tell
it
your
was.
sister-in-law to roll up a newspaper, and every time
Yeah.
you leave,
Bad
you
Eric.
just have him.
Bad Eric. Okay, the next one is Buster Poindexter's song "Hot, Hot, Hot." Looks like a one-hit wonder as a group that only had one song that made it to the top 100 chart. There you go, Dark Relic. That's the definition.
Which would be.
Okay, so Buster Poindexter's song "Hot, Hot, Hot," which, like I said, Hoob can sing that if he would like, or Rockwell's song "Somebody's Watching Me." You could type 16 in the chat for that, or 49, like I said, for "Hot, Hot, Hot."
I like Somebody's Watching Me better.
That's
I like the Michael Scott version of "Hot, Hot, Hot." He only do that
Didn't he do
part,
that
had
one
the
at
steel
Chili's? Where was that at when he sang that?
When he came back from Jamaica and bought that steel.
Oh yeah, the steel
and that's
drum.
all he do is hot, hot, hot.
Ding. Oh my gosh, MJ was one singing, and if someone watching me part, yes, it was. That is true. Nick with the Jeez. Okay, so we're getting a lot of votes in here. A lot of 16s. I'm thinking the hot, hot, hot is probably going to get knocked off by the train. Everett said this is a joke, right? The choo-choo is for real. Poor Buster Poindexter. I'm really glad. I thought about having Everett help me clip some of these, but then I thought maybe we'll wait until the final 32 or something, because there's some on here that are so bad that why would we want to clip that song? It'd just be a waste of time. It really would be. Okay, so I'm going to say 16. Yeah, 16 is one. There's official. Waiting for Walk the Dinosaur by Was Not Was. Okay.
Well, which one was it?
It was. It was. Okay, this next one is I want to make sure I say his name right. I actually have it on. I actually have the group on my phone as well, because I can't read it on that bracket because it's like all bunched up in there. It is.
I thought Basketball Adult's favorite one-hit wonder would be
Flashdance song.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Oh, who said that? She's a maniac. Oh yeah.
I thought Basketball Adult's favorite one-hit wonder would be by the Crash Test Dummies, because he can get that low part.
Okay, let's see. This next one is Michael Cimbalo for Maniac. Okay, and then Gotta Wear Shades will be 24. Why did that cut off the name? I wonder why.
Oh yeah, it's not on there.
It did not.
Oh.
I don't know if they really need to know who's singing. Got to have shades. If you don't know,
He's
got to
so
wear
cool, he doesn't
shades.
need it. Yeah, he doesn't
If
even
you're
need a
so
picture.
cool. So 25. I'm sorry, 24 in the chat if you got to wear shades. 41 in the chat for Maniac. Get your vote in. Which one are you going with? Maniac or shades?
Maniac. Chris Farley did this too, didn't he? I'm a
Yes, he did.
maniac.
Maniac on the, and I'm dancing like I've never danced before.
Dude, I'm sorry to look ahead, but the next matchup is brutal. Like that's going to be a tough one.
Oh, I don't think so. I really don't.
All right, I'm torn. I'm torn.
I'm kind of scared that you're torn about that one. I really am.
I love Grooves in the Heart.
That's. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking ahead to the one after that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Do you see the one after that?
Yes, yes.
That's the one I thought you were. I got you the next one. Yeah, both those songs. So, little quick story on that. 41 in the chat for Maniac. 24 for Gotta Wear Shades. No, I know that song. I don't know the other song. Please sing it, says Michael. The Gotta Wear Shades. I can't. I'm horrible at singing. I'm just gonna be really
I don't know
honest
the
with
song
you.
either.
Really
I just
honest
know
with you.
know the part that goes, "The future's so bright, gotta wear shades."
All right, so 41 has one. 41 has one. So Maniac has moved on. Heather is in the house. Welcome up. Welcome up.
Hi,
Welcome
Heather.
in. Welcome up and welcome in. All right, so the next matchup, let me scroll this down a little bit, is the Divinals. Touch Myself.
Basketball.
I really don't know that song about touching yourself, Palmer. Please sing. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to. I actually have it on my phone because I was going to tell a quick story. When I was playing during my slow pitch softball career, I had a teammate that he wanted that as his walk up song when we were playing slow pitch softball, and he wanted me to play it on the radio in the dugout, and I said I'm not doing that. I just can't do it. Bunch of grown men playing slow pitch softball. I'm not going to play I Touch Myself. So if you want Divinal, Touch Myself, you'll put 25 in the chat. Or if you want Groove is in the Heart by D-Light, you'll type 40 in the chat. You have 1 minute to vote.
I don't know who you are. I don't know.
I think I got to go with
but
Groove
I
is
have
in
a
the
very
Heart.
particular lack of skills.
Dude, I love that song.
It's catchy. Like, it really gets you
what
going.
I do have is $2 and a Casio.
Retired
wristwatch.
Rick said 25, Touch Myself is always good.
Lois makes dead.
I was about
I'm
to
gonna leave
say,
that there.
Touch Yourself could get you going too, but in a totally different opposite direction.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Oh
not
my
even
gosh.
close to 10 o'clock either.
Holy crap, Mummy D with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Mummy D. She is so awesome.
Give us the D.
The D, Mummy D. How was your stream, Mummy D? Welcome in, Raiders. You guys don't know me. I am Palmer the Loot Gobbler. I stream Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Central. We do all kinds of crazy, funny stuff.
Weighs over
We talk about
11 pounds.
the giant horse conch as well. Funny, I was going to tell a story 2 hours later. Michael Foreplay, my mind is all over the place. But Mummy D, thank you so much. I appreciate that raid. Hopefully you had an amazing end of your stream. I was in there lurking for
Macaroni
most of the beginning of it until my
with
stream
the
started.
chicken strips.
She's another person from the UK. She is
I had
awesome.
to try to grab his ass real quick.
She says it's hard to stream and chat. I understand. 25 won that one. Touch Myself, beat out. Groove is in the Heart. Also, I just seen my wife popped in here as well, so I got to say hello to Tiffany. She's been working her butt off painting the kitchen pantry. A brain fart. That's the story of my life. Brain farts. But like I said, welcome in, Raiders. We are going over one-hit wonders right now. We would love for you to be a part of it and voting. We just got through seeing that Divinal's song, Touch Myself, has knocked out Groove is in the Heart by D-Light, which I'm extremely, I'm torn, but I'm a little disappointed just because I voted for Groove is in the Heart. Mummy D, you're seriously, you're awesome. I'm glad I've got to know you through Duncan's stream. Awesome person. I promise you, if I make it to the UK, you and Nick are definitely a couple people on the list when I'm over in those parts. Nick said, got a lot of pervs in this community. Imagine that. Jenny's in the house. Welcome in, Jenny. It's always good to see Jenny in the house. Michael said, sorry, Raiders, you had to come in to Palmer saying, touch myself. Absolutely, Michael. That was a bad timing. I don't typically do that on stream, just so everyone knows that. Jenny, we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sorry you didn't have any help painting. Marcus,
my hands are so sweaty.
She basically
I hate when that
said
happens.
she basically said that she would take care of that if I would do something different. Sarge is in the house.
Is that what she said, or is that
She
what you
did.
heard?
No, that's what she said. Sarge, welcome in. Thank you for being here. First time chatter, part of the raid. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, if you guys aren't checking out Mummy D, I would strongly encourage you. Awesome lady. I like listening to all these different blurps in my ear. Especially the giant conch one. That one's always throws me off a little bit. Okay, so let's go to this next matchup. Let's see. We got, okay, here we go. The Vapors. They sing a song about turning Japanese. A cockroach wah-wah with the auto-tune. Interesting. Wow, wow, wow. So the Vapors turning Japanese or OMC's How Bizarre. So you'll type 37 in the chat for turning Japanese or 28 in the chat for How Bizarre. You have 1 minute to vote.
Marcus, you're not turning Japanese now, are you? Is it...
I don't know. I mean, it's
Okay.
only 8 o'clock.
I'm
We'll see what
shocked.
happens in the next couple hours.
I am shocked right now how Bizarres. I mean, I really
How
thought
Bizarre is a good song.
I get it, but turning Japanese, I'm voting 37. Sarge came with 37. Retired Rick says he don't know either. How do you not know turning Japanese? Or is you just trying to get Hoob to sing it?
Oh, God.
Nick said turning Japanese song is about jacking off. I did not know that.
Wow. Wow.
I did not know that. Turning Japanese is tawdry.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I was today years old when I found that out. Wow.
Palmer is just lying all around. That's exactly why he voted for it.
Retired Rick just said now he's going to YouTube. I'm scared to know what you're going to see. Chat, don't worry. I won't count Palmer's vote. Wow. Maybe that's why Tawdry Super Rocks in the house. Very Tawdry.
Here we thought touch myself was enough.
We're talking about touching ourselves. We're talking about turning Japanese, which I didn't know that meant spanking the old monkey.
Oh, now that he said that, I do remember him saying that.
28 has won. 28 has won. How bizarre. How bizarre that I didn't know turning Japanese was about that. Yes, broke down. My mind is blown right now. Wow.
I'm sure you knew that.
I
You're
swear
such
I
a
put
liar.
I put that on everything right now. I had no clue. I mean,
will there be any truth coming out of your mouth tonight?
That there'll be, yes, there will be. That I just wow. Seriously, that's quite mind-boggling. I can't get past this right now. I'm gonna have to do some research and development on this. What made them want to do that? A song about that. Okay. Basketball adult with a spanking. It's the eyes. It's the eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's your next entrance song. It says Everett onto Broke Dad. Turning Japanese. Okay. Retired Rick says, yes, I have heard turning Japanese. Thank you, YouTube. Yes. Okay. The next matchup is Meredith Brooks' song, Bitch. There's no way around that.
Yeah.
That's what the name of the song is. I apologize. Meredith Brooks' song, Bitch. You'll put there. Got a follow out of that. Kernels 1. Thank you for the follow. You will type 21 in the chat for the song Bitch by Meredith Brooks, or 44 in the chat for the Proclaimer song. 500 miles, whatever it is. I think it's called I'm Gonna Be, and then it's 500 miles.
Yeah, it looks like
Everybody
it's what
knows it's
called.
the 500 miles song. So 21 for bitch, or if you want to go 500 miles, type 44 in the chat. You have 1 minute. This will probably be potentially another basketball adult went with the bitch song. I don't know why. Eric said this is a tough one. There's a lot of 44s coming in here. I mean, I feel like one is a little more superior than the other. Amber, it's either Meredith Brooks' song, Bitch, I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, 21 in chat for that, or 44 in the chat for the Proclaimer song, I'm Gonna Be, and it's I would not 500 miles and I would not. That one. I'm not going to sing it. I'm not going to sing it. Everett said he voted for the bitch too. Okay. This should be a closer. Oh, this should be closer. I see what you're saying there. Tiffany voted for the Proclaimers. Amber voted 44. Playlist bitch touching yourself. Wow. Playlist bitch touching yourself. We got Turning Japanese, touching yourself, and bitch right here all together. This is an amazing time. 44 has won. We'll move on from that. We have a few more matchups on this round. Let me scroll up here a little bit. So this one right here, I don't understand personally why this is considered a one-hit wonder. I actually like the song. I like the version better by Reba, but Vicki Lawrence's song, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. So I like that song. So 45 in the
it's a good song.
It's a really good song. I think Reba's version I like a lot better, personally.
Yeah.
So you will put 45 in the chat for when the night the lights went out in Georgia, or 20 in the chat for Bobby McFerrin's Don't Worry, Be Happy, which is probably one of the top one-hit wonders of all time, because who the hell is Bobby McFerrin now? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So if you don't want to worry and you just want to be happy, vote 20. Or if you want to know about the nights the lights went out in Georgia, you'll put 45 in the chat. Everyone that votes 20 is a stoner, says Everett. I'm going to have to go, because we're talking about the best one-hit wonder. That is, in my opinion, that's a criteria. That's a guy, you know what I'm saying? Big Chris is in the house. Welcome in, Big Chris. Hopefully you're doing good. Tyler got a 20 vote. Michael Foreplay 20. Big Chris, I appreciate you being here. Right now we're voting on one-hit wonders. We got Vicki Lawrence's version, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. In the chat, you'll put 45. Or Bobby McFerrin's Don't Worry, Be Happy. The story of most of our lives. You'll put 20 in the chat for that. And we've all been stereotyped as stoners if we vote for 20 by Everett. I finally get to catch your stream, Big Chris. I appreciate it. Hopefully you will enjoy it and you'll want to come back. We got a couple last never touched the stuff. Michael Foreplay said never touched the stuff, and he still voted for 20. Good answer, Michael. Good answer. Chat, it was just a joke. I know it was. Basketball adults claiming to be a stoner, though. Dark Relic and Sarge got a 20 in there. 20 has won. I was going to be a little bit surprised if it didn't win. Okay, this next one. Oh, I see what happened.
Did this one get on there twice?
I think it got separated when I was putting it there.
Why are you running?
Okay.
Okay,
I
that's
was gonna say I didn't know that song right here.
okay. So what we'll do on that one, we're just gonna move Seasons in the Sun by Terry Jackson. We'll just make that move on, because that, and I'll make sure that we have an extra one for next week, because that must have, it's probably because it was such a long song, and then whenever I went to do it switched, you know what I'm saying? So we'll just yeah.
So it's basically two. It made a second one.
Yeah, and I did not catch that. That's why that earlier it said that on there. Okay, so we'll make a note. Yeah, Everett, just go ahead and we'll move that one. Seasons in the Sun. That's a good song, anyways. How can you not like that one? That one, that's another one that you could probably sit out and have a cold beverage and whatever, and maybe smoke a left-handed cigarette. Love the thong song, says Draknor. That is a good song. Thong, ta, thong, ta. I love a good thong. To be really honest,
Nice.
I like a good thong. Okay. So now that we've figured that out, we'll move over to the next section. The Devil's Cabbage. That's another good one. That's what he wears. I do not wear that. Yeti, welcome in, Yeti. Eric said Palmer the Thong Gobbler. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Might as well go there.
The Thong Gobbler. I'm not wearing a thong, I can promise you. I don't like.
Ooh, not yours.
Well, it
Not
would.
your thong.
What? I'm not wearing Tiffany's thong either.
I would say
yeah.
prove it, but don't.
I don't. Yeah, we're not going to prove that. Wow. He means wearing them. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're going to the next one. Yeti, I appreciate you being here. Edible undies. That'd be gross, especially if it's a thong. That's just not right. Okay.
Fruit roll-up undies.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. So this going into the next matchup will be Devo's song "Whip It." Whip it. So if you want to whip it or whip it good, you will type 35 in the chat. Or if you like Jermaine Stewart's song, "We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off." Holy crap.
It sounds like we do.
What are we doing
Sounds
here?
like we do.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can't go wrong with edible undies. I hear you, Yeti. I can hear you. So 35 in the chat if you like to whip it. 30 in the chat if you don't, if we don't have to take our clothes off. So
Yeti, sometimes it can go very wrong.
I actually like "We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off." That's actually a really good song. I'm going with it, and Tiffany voted for it as well. That's why we're a great pair. Hayden came in with the bunny with his actual, now he's got the actual tie on, not the bow tie, but he's wearing a gray tie. He is fancy like that. He's got the tie on. I'll probably have to go, if you guys will. Oops, why did I keep pushing that? Here you go. You guys can see the actual tie he is wearing. This is the rabbit in his tie.
His work attire.
Yeah, that's his work. He's fancy like that. All right, we'll go back to the bracket. Dr. K's in the house.
That's nasty.
Sniper Chick says she loves him. I know you do. Sarge, you have bunnies as well. Do not talk to my wife about that. We got one, and one's enough for now. I'm just going to tell you that right now. That is incredible. He is so cute. Yeah, he had a bow tie on earlier. Retired Rick says lunch. Don't say that in front of my wife. His tie is cute. Yeah, Yeti. It's very interesting. I didn't know they made ties for things like that. So there's a tie for everything, apparently. So 35 has won. Whip It has knocked out Jermaine Stewart's song, "We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off." So this next one is the Baja Men. Who let the dogs out? Has been the question for the last, I don't know, over 20 years now. Sarge, thank you for those 25 bits. What is Applebee's? I missed it. What was the question? I used to have a party hat for my boa constrictor. Nice. Whip it good. What is Applebee's? Mummy D asked. She asked, oh my gosh. Okay, so if you want Who Let the Dogs Out, you'll type 19 in the chat or 46 in the chat if you want Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rocket. It Takes Two. It takes two to make a thing go right. So anyways, that's all you're going to get from me. 19 for the question, Who Let the Dogs Out. 46 in the chat for It Takes Two. It's a fake restaurant made up by Palmer. That is not true. My mother-in-law has some bunnies too, about 12 of them. Holy crap, that's too many. I can do it. Raya, welcome in. The stream's going great. How did yours end up going? Playing little marbles on stream. I was watching, I couldn't play, so I was trying to get this bracket all done. They are dinner for her from time to time. Interesting. Tough choice here. Either Who Let the Dogs Out or It Takes Two. I'm gonna fart on it. That's an option. Or you mean think on it? Okay. Shoot, I went to put my kids to bed. The baby got back. Make it. I don't. I don't think we got to that yet.
No, it's not. Yeah, it'll be the next.
We
the
have-
first.
Yeah, this will be on the first
matchup
of the next one, Sashi. You're still good. Okay, I don't think I got my vote in. I'm gonna go ahead and put 46 in there because I do know who let the dogs out. It's typically Tiffany about 10:30 at night, and then sometimes at 2 in the morning because our bulldog, that's what he does.
Well, she paints everything and then she lets your dogs out.
But that's what the song that won. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dog? The Baja Men, Who Let the Dogs Out, has knocked out Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rocket, or DJ Rock. I say Rocket. Sorry, it's all pushed there. DJ Rock. Can't look at the menu as they are banned here, says Mummy D. Holy crap! Applebee's is banned in the UK. Wow. I learned something today. 2 things. One, Turning Japanese is a very tawdry song. And Applebee's is banned in the UK. It was amazing. Thank you for being there. No worries. I know how they don't stress you. Yeah, I love playing marbles, though. The only problem is I play marbles in a couple other people's streams. They kick my ass every time. So, like the website is what Miss Jeep's asking, is the website. I don't know. That's interesting. We got to get to the bottom of this. We need details. Okay, so the Who Let the Dogs Out moves on. Now, this one is an interesting one that was on this list. Casey and JoJo's.
Chris, do you need to hydrate? Is that what you?
Well, yeah, I probably do. I brought
You need to
extra
hydrate
water.
on your bits or whatever.
Send a screenshot of the menu, says Sashi. I could probably do that. Okay, so this is I need to do that. Casey and JoJo, All of My Life. You'll put 43 in the chat if you want to know All of My Life by Casey and JoJo. Or 22 in the chat for Nina and 99 Left Balloons. 99 Left Balloons. I always thought it was Red Balloons. I don't know. That's the name of the song, though. 43 in the chat for Casey and JoJo's All My Life. 22 from the chat for 99 Left Balloons. Get your votes in now. Marcus, which one are you going for?
43. That was a prom classic.
It was. I was just going to say that. Unfortunately, I had not met my beautiful wife yet. I did dance with a person that was the last song of the, that was my sophomore year of high school. It was the last song that I danced to, and the only song I danced to at that prom, because I shortly after that broke up with the girl and moved on, which moved on to bigger and better things, and I am here now because of it. All My Life can't be a one-hit wonder. They had more hits. Big Chris.
Yeah, they did. That's why I'm very surprised.
It was on. It was on the top 100. 99 Red Balloons is the U.S. version. Okay, I got you. We're going off of VH1s. There are so many one-hit wonders that I was not going to try.
What is a left balloon? I don't know what a left balloon is. I know
well,
what
I'd like to
red
know
balloon
that.
is.
I would like to know what a left balloon is. Nick, do you know what a left balloon is? While you remember that, I do, Raya, I do. It's a story for off a stream or after 10 o'clock. Damn, the Bengals making a huge comeback versus the Chief. Burrow's a stud. Yeah, that's not good for my Deluxe Gaming just said that. That's not good because I need Camaro Man to be happy and stay in the chat. Okay, so just whip it, says retired.
Did Chase get his touchdown yet?
I do not know. 43. So Casey and JoJo's song. I don't think it's going to make it that far, though. Nick said it's a German It's the German version. Okay.
Oh, okay. That fits.
Fair enough. Left is air in German, says Tyler. I didn't know you were
Air
so.
balloons.
I didn't know you were so multicultural.
Wow. So yeah. Wow.
A left inflamed nut. Wow. Draknor, I don't know where that. Hang on a second. Tie game started the 4th. Thank you for the update. I appreciate it. Okay, 7th grade German class. Did you have Miss Voss, or was she already retired by that point, Tyler? Oh, you didn't go to El Reno. What am I thinking? Holy, you didn't go to El Reno. Miss Voss, what a teacher she was. Guten Morgen, Frau Voss. We had to say that every morning. I'll never forget that. When you walked,
of course, you took German.
Well, it was required. She actually, okay, so let me back up. In 7th grade, they don't actually, Oh, you did go to Edidale. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, so you did have Miss Voss. Okay. Tee said it. Yeah, I did say it. I say everything. You guys throw it to me. Zach Dad's in here. When you get him in, can you check your whispers, please, and thank you. Yes, I will, Zach Dad. I will.
What a list!
Oh, hang on a second. Need you to
What a
scroll
list! It's
up
going
by
right down the list of all the naughty songs we can find. It looks.
What did I miss? You said you need to scroll back up. What did I miss?
You scrolled too fast and you missed the next matchup.
Oh, did I? Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. There we go. Okay, the next matchup. Tommy Two Tones song 8675309. You're welcome. It's stuck in your head now. Jenny, her phone number. So Tommy Two Tones song. You'll put 27 in the chat for it, or 38 in the chat for the Verve's Bitter Sweet Symphony, which I absolutely love that song. Zach Dad, thank you for the alert. Appreciate it. So you have 1 minute to vote. Which will it be? The Verve's Bittersweet Symphony or Tommy Two Tones' girlfriend's number? 8675309. Get your vote in now. Marcus, who you voting for?
The Verve.
I like the Verve as well. I don't think it's going to win, but I have to go with it.
Because Eric sang it, so why not vote for it?
Eric, when you get back to your computer, let me know and I'll unmute you.
Oh, he's on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on.
Yes, I just seen what you said, Marcus, in the text. That is a 100% accurate statement.
All right, is Eric back on?
Let me
Sing it.
Let me unmute him. Hang on a second. It was echoing, so we had to unmute you.
Sing it.
It was echoing bad. When you
No, I knew I was muted, so that's why I sang it.
Did you hear that you can now no longer? What did I miss? Deluxe Gaming typed out a long. Sorry, I'm here just having Wi-Fi problems. No problem, Amber.
place is
Did you hear that you can no longer emote in Fortnite after getting a victor? Yes, we do. That's been going on for a while.
Sad.
Because apparently it became apparent that it was a form
Toxic.
of harassment and epic code of conduct. We had talked about that I think a few weeks ago, maybe. I know that Duncan was talking about it in his stream as well. Says he likes something, the chat immediately turns to the opposite pick. Michael, that is typical how it works around here. Oh dang, I vote the wrong thing. No, and I vote the butt thing is what Buttspot said. J Flo's in the house still. I appreciate you, J Flo. Okay, so 27 has 1. Jenny's phone number has 1. I want refunds on all the monies from my emotes. All the monies from my. Oh yeah, that. Well, you can still do your emotes. You just can't do it on whenever you beat somebody in the end of the game. That's the only thing you can't do. Okay. Here we go. So Dixie's Midnight Runners, Come On Eileen. This is another golly.
Naughty.
Clemson Mama, welcome in.
It's quite the Halloween costume.
Wow. 39 in the chat for Come On Eileen. Or 26 in the chat for Iron Butterflies. I can't say it. Inagata Davida. Inagata Davida, woman. 26 in the chat for Inagata Davida. 39 in the chat for Come On Eileen. Come On Eileen. We are
Danny
voting.
DeVito?
We're not Danny DeVito.
Oh, okay.
We're going over the one-hit wonders. We found a list off the internet, compiled that together, and we're doing that. I seen that.
It takes like an hour to listen to all of Inagata Davida, though, I think, doesn't it?
Around there. I mean, you have to have a good song has a 25-minute drum solo.
Yeah.
This is just it sounds like this has just been like the Tommy Boy soundtrack as many songs.
Kind of has been. Actually, think about it. Interesting. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear. 39 plus. Says Clemson Mama. 39 plus. We got a lot of 39s in there.
Messi, immens Messi, encara 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 Messi.
That's an interesting one there. That's a very interesting blurb. Messi. Okay, so 39 has one. Dixie's Midnight Runners moves on. Okay, so the next matchup, Hadaway's song, What is Love? What is love, babe? Okay, or House of Pain, Jump Around. Eric, do you want to sing What is Love?
No, I do not.
Okay, so
Thank you for asking, though.
23 in the chat for What is Love, 42 for Jump Around by House of Pain. You have 1 minute to vote. And the question is, what is love? I don't know. You could jump around and figure it out.
Yeah.
I have to go with the 42. I feel like that's one that I've always really enjoyed. Come on, man! Bum, 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 bum. Heather gave a question mark. Heather, what's the question? What is love? What is love? Just whip it, says Rick. Just whip it. So we're voting for either What is Love 23 or Jump Around by House of Pain. What are the songs Heather's asking?
Sorry.
Hadaway's song, What is Love? 23 in the chat for it, or 42 in the chat for House of Pain's song, Jump Around. Anybody that plays Fortnite will probably know that song. Or if you've been on this earth longer than 30 years. We got some 42 has one. It's a song that'll live on for a long time. Big Chris got a 42 vote in there as well. All right. Next matchup. The New Radicals, You Get What You Give. You Get What You Give. 15 in the chat for that. Or Rat, Round and Round.
Is that the original diss song? Because
It might have been.
You're just taking shots at everyone.
You Get What You Give. Yeah, that's true. 1 minute to vote. Will be Rat's song, Round and Round. 50 in the chat for it. 50 in the chat for New Radical. You Get What You Give. Which I think is a lie. I really do. I don't think you get what you give sometimes. That's just my personal opinion. Marcus, which one are you going round and round, Marcus, on this? Or
I'm going round and round.
Or are you going with
I
the...
bet you are.
I'll go 15.
Michael, foreplay, I don't know.
I don't think it's going to matter, but I'm going to...
I will get VH1's email, and you and Dart can email them and ask them all your questions. I have no clue. It was I'll just be honest, it was an easier way to find out what the national people thought a one-hit wonder was, and they are the ones that did it. That's why it doesn't say our favorite at the top. Otherwise, I would have to vouch for all these. Personally, I thought the entire album of Invasion of Privacy by Rat was a banger. 50 for Mummy D, Basketball Adult 50. I don't know if I voted, but I'm going to go 50 just in case I did, and I can't remember if I did. 50 has one. Wouldn't have mattered. Okay. The next matchup. Sinead O'Connor's song, Nothing Compares to You. Nothing Compares to You. You might think that's not a one-hit wonder. I don't know. Well, VH1 says it is, so we're going with that. If you don't like it, email them. Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You. 47 in the chat, or 18 in the chat for Right Said Fred, I Am Too Sexy. Get your votes in now.
Chris,
Skies, Wid, what's up? Welcome in. Mama Panda's in the house. What up, Hoob? What'd you say?
You gonna sing that one?
I'm too sexy? I'm
Yeah.
too sexy for this shirt. Too sexy for this shirt. So sexy, it hurts.
Weirdly enough, Chris has his own walking song when he comes to work, and that one's it.
Michael Foreplay now doesn't want me to sing the song. I can't please everyone in this place. They're pissed at the names of the songs I put on here. They're mad that I sing it. I give up. From now on, you guys can start putting together the stream stuff.
Look at my sexy body.
I will let you start coordinating all that. I don't know what to tell you. Or send an email to the complaint department. www.idon'tgiveashit.com is the website. Stopping by to say hi. Have a nice night. Kill shot. Thank you. 18 has one. Eatshit.com right there. Nick posted it. If you don't like the songs, go right to that. Eatshit.com.
It'd probably go to Applebee's.
It might go to Applebee's. We never know. He says, Sarge says, I wouldn't Google that. I don't think so. Basketball adult, so no promo here. I don't sell promo. Okay, let's see. We got off the rails there. 18 has one. Fred's, right said Fred's I'm Too Sexy has one. Okay, so the next matchup. Vicky Sue Robinson, turn the beat around. I'm sure you guys hate that choice too. So 31 in the chat for Vicky Sue Robinson's Turn the Beat Around, or 34 in the chat for Soft Cell's Tainted Love. You have 1 minute to vote, or don't vote at all. Or just go to that website, eatshit.com. I don't care. Whatever you choose.
This is another tough one. I'm
thinking I'm going with Tainted Love. Tainted Love is a solid one. Med Locker, thank you so much. Med Locker? Locker? I'll go with that. Kill Shot thinks it's funny. It's an interesting website. I've never went to it, though. Maybe it is Applebee's website. I don't know. We got some 34s in there. You just want to say taint. Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Taint.
Mummy D says you get a detailed description of. Is that
Copenhagen?
Is that how you spell it? I'm really bad at that. Mega Mediocre, thank you so much for being here, first time chatter. Rome, welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Is that Germany or is that the dip that?
Rome, or is that Roa, Mr. Grimm? I want to make sure I say it right. Roarm, Mr. Jim? Grimm? I said Jim. 34 has one. 34 has one. We have finally completed the first round. Holy crap. Thank you. Thank you. We'll take a second to breathe here for 1 second. Best first round ever, says Basketball Adult. Only in the eyes of the people that don't take it too serious. All right. I'll close this one out. Copenhagen is the mediocre term for shit eating. Mummy D, I gotcha.
Oh, okay.
I gotcha now.
Things we're learning just on the Sunday.
I'm learning stuff all day long.
Yeah.
Found out Turning Japanese is actually a very tawdry song that I can't believe I listened to. And now I'm finding out this about Copenhagen. Or click the link direct to Applebee's. Either way, that link works for both ways. The first round was brutal. A lot of tough matchups. Possibly. Let's see. Okay. See if Everett's got the next round ready. All right, here we go. Now it's going to get a little bit more serious. Okay. All right, so let me slide this over a little bit, and I'll zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so here we go. Sir Mix-a-Lot's song, Baby Got Back. You'll type 1 in the chat for it, or Sugar Hill Gang's song, Rapper's Delight. You have 1 minute to vote. Will it be Rapper's Delight, or does the Baby Got Back? I'm going, I guess the train's probably coming through on this one. Michael voted a 1, Draknor a 1. Basketball Adult loves them both. Nick voted 1. What are you voting for here?
Oh, I was looking for Copenhagen or whatever that was.
Oh, you're looking for Copenhagen.
Oh, hey.
Whoa. Hang on, don't get the Copenhagen.
Wow, this is a tough matchup. I didn't realize this was this tough a matchup.
I voted for 32 just because Buttermilk Biscuits didn't get the much love as it deserved.
Yeah,
It needed to be a top 100 song.
Yeah, you got to. I hate to go against it, but yeah, I'll go against Baby Got Back.
So you're going with Sugar Hill Gang. Now, is that because you were alive when that first came out?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
And I'm proud of that.
Well,
I'm proud of that one.
fair
So,
enough. Fair enough. Let's see. Nick says 32, changed my mind. He went with Sugar Hill Gang Rapper's Delight. Changed his mind. I don't know if it's going to matter, though. That's the thing of it is. One has won. One has won. Mummy D's vote
unfortunately, yeah,
is the
was
one
a
that
tough
pushed
one.
it, I think.
She
Yes,
she
E-Palm,
they
Square
we
Dance.
everybody
Also, Posse's on Broadway.
but.
Swass was a great album. Yeah, that. My Posse's on Broadway. That's a good one. Okay. The next matchup will be the song Take On Me by Aha, the one that Oob is going to sing. Aha's Take On Me, 48 in the chat for it, or Rockwell's song Somebody's Watching Me. You have 1 minute to vote. 48 for Aha or 16 for Rockwell. Oob,
Yeah,
are you
see,
still
this is
going with
another really
Take On
tough
Me, or are you worried about somebody watching you?
I do love Rockwell's song, but
I know, that's what I mean. This is a tough one.
Take on me, take on me. I have a feeling that no matter
You
what,
go
who
against
wins, they're going to have a hard time winning the next round. So you just got to go with what you really, really like.
Yeah.
I feel like that Rockwell is the definition of a one-hit wonder. Somebody's watching me and whip it,
yeah,
says
I'll give
Rick.
you that, yeah.
Rick says somebody's watching me whip it. I like
Wow.
it. I did take on me on the trombone champ. I can't not vote for it. Absolutely. Jay Flo's still here. I appreciate you, Jay Flowers.
Yeah, hopefully Aha will have a better chance against Baby Got Back.
I have aha moments a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. All right, so hopefully everyone got their votes in. I have a feeling though it's probably going to be there's a lot of 48s. Yeah, 48. Take On Me. Aha has won and moves on to face Sir Mix-a-Lot in that next round. Okay.
Nick also did the trombone version of Danger Zone, and it was epic.
Was it? I must have been either asleep. Was it yesterday when he was streaming?
Yes, it was.
Okay,
And
that's whenever
I had some friends over, and he did "Trouble" by Taylor Swift, and all of them
Oh
enjoyed
my
it.
God.
Oh God.
It was awesome.
Nick, why'd you do that? Did he
Yes,
pay you
that sounds
bits
awesome.
or what?
It was awesome.
Oh
He
my
got a standing
gosh.
ovation in the Marshall household.
Nick, well, you took one for the team, Nick. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Okay. He just said laugh out loud. Okay,
Yeah,
the next.
48-1. Okay.
All right, so Aha moves on. So the next matchup, and I put this in there because it's kind of goes. It's a little bit farther back. Is The Hustle by Van McCoy, or we'll go back to the Maniac song. So 9 in the chat for The Hustle, which retired Rick may have done The Hustle back in the day, or 41 in the chat for Maniac. Get your votes in now. Tyler went for the Maniac. Do The Hustle. Dun, 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 dun. See, Mummy
Yeah,
D
you
went
can't
with The
sing that-
Hustle.
You can't sing that part without,
That's the thing about that song. It's very catchy. Oh my gosh. Get off the tracks, the train. Mummy D. Mummy
It
D.
is a Maniac.
What'd you say? Retired Rick never wanted to dance. Dark Swan said. Interesting. I could see him like cutting a rug out there. That's what my dad always said, cutting a rug. The Hustle be a funky tune. It is. I know I feel horrible. Okay, I'm sorry. I see it. Crazy Kiwi, hey brother, I know you love to share the love, help people kick their goals. So I just wanted to put our picks on your radar. Extremes 342 with 1,000 across the street. Hope everything's going good. Hey, Crazy Kiwi, he whispered that too. That wasn't in the chat. I just seen that. I read it out loud. I'm looking at this other chat. I got it. Crazy Kiwi, I appreciate him doing that. Okay. I was going to say whisper that to me, and I looked. I go, it shows right there. It says whispered. On the Firebot, it merges your whisper and your chat all together. I was reading it. It was as it's going through that popped out. I was like, man, he just typed a really big one. Crazy Kiwi, I got you. After this stream, I will definitely pull that up. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Retired Rick says he can't dance. He never wanted to roller skate either, she said. Dark
I'm
Swan
sure
said
retired
boo-hoo.
Rick danced right out of his job once he retired.
Basketball Adult said everyone can dance. Some of us just are really bad at it. That's true. 41 has one. Salt Springs in the House. Best one-hit wonder song of all time that's not on the list is Baby Metal's song, Gimme Chocolate. A song that will forever go down in history. High five to all. I don't know that song. I really don't think I do, Salt. I have to look that one up. Gimme Chocolate. Let me write that.
Now, is it a Canadian band by any chance?
Yeah. Salt, we're going to need some answers on that. Where did this band originate from, Salt? Give me chocolate.
Yes. Give me.
Yeah, give me chocolate. Giraffes in the house. They could be in your giraffe. My husband plays the piano wonderfully, but can't dance to the beat in a bar. That's when you start getting the liquid courage in there, Mummy D, and then he can dance to whatever. Wonka's Factory House Brand. Maybe that's what house band. I said brand. House band. Never heard of that one. How are you? They are Japanese heavy metal band, all female. Very interesting.
Oh wow.
I wonder if they sang the song Turning Japanese and that's how it, I don't know. Musical bar, not drinking. Okay. Got you. Fair enough. We'll move on. That was a bad joke. Okay. So I didn't even see who actually won. I was 41. 41 has won. 41. The main.
Chris, did your mom or dad give you the dancing gene?
I would have to say it was probably my dad.
Okay.
I'd probably say my
I can
dad.
see. Yeah.
I've heard some stories about him gatoring at the bar, so.
Where's Dad out here? He's not on here to defend himself right now. Somebody call Bruce right now and tell him to get on here.
He was a disco duck back in his day.
That's what he claims. He was a disco duck.
Like Howard the Duck?
Sort of, but a disco version of that. Oh my gosh. Baby Metal actually isn't bad, says Draknor. Interesting. I'm looking it up after this. Okay, the next matchup will be Divinal's I Touched Myself. 25 in the chat for that. Or Lips Incorporated song Funky Town. You got 1 minute to vote. 8 for Funky Town, 25 for Touch Myself.
Uh-oh, I see a bean burrito.
Uh-oh. There's a lot of 25s. People don't like the Funky Town?
Yes, Nick.
Holy crap. Everyone loves to touch themselves, apparently. Holy crap. Michael Foreplay said no. He wants to go to Funky Town. Michael Foreplay wants to go.
Is it 10 o'clock yet or close enough to 10 o'clock?
Not even
8:40.
close. It's 10 o'clock somewhere, but it's not here.
Then I won't say Nick. That's what Palmer calls it.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
I won't say that until after 10.
Oh, yes, Crazy Kiwi. A New Zealand band did. Okay, so Divinals.
Softer touch.
I Touch Myself or Funky Town. I got to go with I Touch Myself. I have to. Like Nick says, he likes to touch himself with a bean burrito. Oh
Tyler
my
said
gosh!
it hasn't had any stiff competition.
Wow.
Oh, this is going off the rails really quick.
That rim shot was for you, Tyler. That rim shot was for you. Wow. And at that point, 5 people just left. They said, "I've had enough of this."
I mean, what time zone? What time zone is before Eastern? Because we're going to start calling it that time zone. So we can just talk like
Draknor said, "Not the stiff competition."
I'm touching myself.
Oh my gosh, Everett just played I Touched Myself on Deadpool. Okay, so 25 has won. Touching Itself moves on the official, unofficial bean burrito of the bracket. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the next matchup is Rico Suave. Rico Suave. Or OMC's How Bizarre. So Gerardo's Rico Suave, 5 in the chat, or OMC song How Bizarre. You put a 28 in the chat. You have 1 minute to vote. Which will it be? This is not. I mean, Rico Suave. It's okay. It's not one of the best. It's definitely a one-hit wonder. This is a get off the tracks.
For a reason. He's stuck there for a reason.
Although basketball adult voted for a 5, he put a 5 in there, so apparently that was his nickname in high school, is Rico Suave.
Okay.
He loved Rico Suave, says basketball. He loved it. Fair enough. We got 28s. Yeah, the train. The train is just running right over Rico. I apologize, basketball adult. What'd you say? You said Sunshine going with that. What was it? Oh, it's 340 here. It's good to know.
Yeah.
It's good enough for our dark humor. Yeah, that's probably true. PG-13.
Rico Suave is probably going to be hopping on the train to leave out of town.
Yeah, he is. He's already got his thumb
Get
out.
on the train when you're underneath it.
He totally is underneath that one. That wasn't even close. He got 1 vote, and it was by basketball adult. Clemson's dad said, watching the games, but I have you tabbed. Clemson's dad, I appreciate it. Enjoy those football games. Sounds like they're exciting right now. Mega Mediocre, still here lurking. Tweeted. Thank you, Mega Mediocre. I appreciate that. Recall. Okay, the next matchup will be the Proclaimers. I'm going to be for the 500 miles. So 44 in the chat for the Proclaimers, 500 miles, or 12 in the chat for Nick Glider's Hot Child in the City.
Oh, Hot Child. Oh, that's okay. Now I got it.
12 for the Hot Child in the City, or Walk 500 Miles by the Proclaimers, 44. I don't think the train's ever left.
Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it!
Wow. Jokers is in the house. Oh my goodness. Michael Ford plays voting for Pac-Man on this one. Oh no, he voted 44. I see that one too. My bad. Hobo with a shotgun has entered the chat, says basketball adult. Salt Spring got a 44 in there for the Proclaimers. Everett felt bad for the Hot Child in the City and voted for it. Or her, whichever.
Dang, Butt Spot, that's a totally different movie.
And Dark Song got a 12 in there. Hot Butt with a shotgun. Interesting. Hot Butt.
Might be a sequel.
Very, very interesting.
But
the Hobut. Hobut with a shotgun. Oh, that's interesting. I hate 500 miles, says Everett.
You have no taste, Everett.
Has entered the butt, says basketball adult. Something like that. Something like that, basketball adult. 44 has one. 44 has one. Okay. Next matchup. Falcos, Rock Me. I can't ever say it right. Is it Amadeus? Amadeus, yes. Rock Me Amadeus. Yes. I'd walk 500 miles to be at your door.
Amadeus?
Amadeus. Falcos Rock Me Amadusa. 13 in the chat for that, or 20 in the chat for Bobby McFerrin's Don't Worry, Be Happy. So if you want to rock me, Amadeus, 13 or 20 for Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Oh, yeah, let's just keep it up with that. Let's keep on going with that one.
I'm changing my vote to
Bobby
13.
Yeah, he's going to
hear him say that again.
Yeah, I'm changing it to 13. I want this one to win now, so Chris has to say wrong the entire time.
I like to butcher it. It's a stick. Remember that? It's a stick. You're a deuce. Yeah, I am a deuce. I am a deuce. Say it 3 times fast, says Rick. I can't even say it 1 time fast. 13 changed my vote before voting. Interesting.
We're going to have you karaoke that because it does say it 3 times in a row.
Marcus, why'd you vote 14?
No, I meant 13. My fat finger hit 14.
Vanilla Ice Queen's in the house. Welcome in, Vanilla Ice Queen. I see you. I could hear myself. I can still hear myself. Holy hell to many people changing their votes, says Everett.
Well, sorry, Everett. When Chris butchers it that
Nickel-
many times, we're gonna want to hear it again.
Nickelodeon's new job for Palmer the Butcher. Yes, I wear a lot of names. Okay, Rock Me Amadeus.
That's still not right.
I'm gonna say it different every single time just to drive a few select people nuts. That's my job. Okay, so the next matchup will be Terry Jackson, Seasons in the Sun. Oh, that was the one we pushed through. Yeah, Seasons in the Sun. You'll put 36 in the chat for Seasons in the Sun, or Smoking in the Boys Room by Brownsville. Something. It's all merged together. Who fell off? Eric?
We lost Hoob.
Oh, Hoob. Okay.
Just immediately assumed it was me.
Well, you were having trouble issues. Okay. If you like Smoking in the Boys Room, put a 4. If you like Seasons in the Sun, just put a 36. Either way, 1 minute to vote. Hoob Angle voted and left the chat.
It fell out.
That's okay. Oh, whoa! What fell out? What fell?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna smoke.
Fortnite dropped out on me.
Who is a man? A Davis? Yes, that's it. Who? That's the next way I'm gonna say it. Salt. I'm gonna rock me. Who's a man? A Davis. I like it. I hope it wins the whole thing.
I do too. I'm pushing for it. I'm gonna campaign. I'm gonna go into other people's streams, tell them to come and vote. 13.
Rock me and Medusa. Rock me and Medusa. I'm a deuce. I like that one. Vanilla Ice Queen said, I'm a deuce. I like that. That might be the name. I'm going to say it the rest of the way out. I'm a deuce. You could take it out. Some people might think I'm a deuce. I'm a day.
That's not going to help basketball adult. That's not going to help.
Heather. No, it's not fun if you say it the right way, Heather. It drives people nuts. And that's what I'm here for. 4 has won. Smoke It in the Boys Room has taken out the Seasons in the Sun.
Can we go ahead and just do the next matchup with Amadeus in that one, please?
No, we're not doing Amadeus. We're doing Amadeus.
Amadeus.
All right, Tony.
Both of us?
That's the point, Heather. One of these days, you guys will understand that a lot of. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna move on. You guys take me way too serious sometimes. Okay, so the next matchup is Mickey. Hey, Mickey, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Or if you like to whip it. So 3 in the chat for Mickey, or if you 35, if you just plan to whip it, or you can whip Mickey. I don't care. You have 1 minute to vote. Will it be whip it good,
so
or
tawdry.
Mickey?
Just so tawdry.
I like the song Whip It personally.
Oh, I did the wrong number. Whoops. You know what I meant, Everett.
Michael is going with Mickey. I think it's because Michael and Mickey are so close alike. It has to
This might be whipping back and forth. It's 35-3, 35-3.
Retired Rick said, "Hey Mickey, whip it." Oh my gosh, Rick, I love you. I love you, Rick. You're my kind of guy. Great 80s matchup, absolutely. Couple of great, horrible MTV. I say great, horrible because there was a great one at the time. Very horrible quality music videos.
Wasn't Mickey the first one on MTV, or is that?
It was Video Killed the Radio Star.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Then.
Killed
Okay.
the radio. And surprisingly, MTV killed the radio and started putting
that's true.
12-year-olds pregnant, stuff like that on there all day.
Yeah.
Cheapers.
Well, that's true.
You just
13 and pregnant.
You said the title is Teen Mom. You said 12-year-old and pregnant.
13 and pregnant. 3 is 1. Tony and Mickey, move on. All right, so the next matchup will be the Baja Man who let the dogs out. The question we're still looking for. The pre-teen mom. There you go.
Preteen. There you go. Just call it that.
I'm sure that's on the VHF or VH. Yeah. Palmer loves.
Pt1?
Retire. Hang on a second. I'm reading two different things that make you go, I do like Rick. Rick gets my humor. He really does. He gets me. Okay, the Baja Man. Who let the dogs out? 19 on the. What?
Is he
The
ever
Baja. The Baja Man.
Yeah.
I think pretty sure there's more than just one of them.
Amadeus.
The Baja. Rock me, Amadeus. Baja Man. Or the Baja Man. It could be the other two died. The Baja Man. Who let the dogs out? 19 in the chat or 14 in the chat for the Weather Girls. It's Raining Men. If you like it, Raining Men, put 14. If you just want to let your dogs out in the rain with the men, you put 19. I don't really care.
All the other men died.
You
because
can't
all
take
the dogs
me,
were getting out.
Heather. You can't take me serious. You're taking it too serious. This is supposed to be a fun stream. You guys are taking me.
Serious.
Do not take me so serious. You guys.
That's what the Joker said in The Dark Knight too.
Streaming is supposed to be fun, not serious. I'm not a serious journalist. It's fun. All right, I got to go with.
That's very true. You're not a journalist.
I'm not. Ask TCU who let the dogs out. Rick said, "Ouch." That is true. That is true. There's a lot of 19 and 14s in there. Michael Foreplay went the 14. Heather went with the 19. She likes the Baja Man who let her dog out in the rain. Eric, which one did you vote for? Did you go with who let the dogs out?
Nah, it's raining.
Okay.
Around
I
here.
have the cassette single still, I believe. No, I do not own the Who Let the Dogs Out. I have it for Whoomp. There it is. Another great. Steelers dad is in the house. I see you, Steelers dad. He got a 19 and the 19 has one. Who let the dogs out?
Dogs are still out. Yep, dogs are still out.
They're still out. Okay. Billy Paul singing the song Me and Mrs. Jones. Now, I guess Billy Paul's real name is Billy Paul Jones if it's him and Mrs. Jones. Right?
Oh, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought
I don't
about
know.
that.
Something to think about. So 11 in the chat for Me and Mrs. Jones, or 43 in the chat for Casey and JoJo's All My Life. You have 1 minute to vote. 11 for Me and Mrs. Jones, or 43 for All of My Life. I like the Mrs. Jones. That's a good one. I think I'm going with Mrs. Jones. I wish
You're
I
just
like
bitter because your date and how it ended.
I broke up with her.
That's what they all say.
I could I probably have told you that story, but I could tell it again. I just can't do it on stream. It's not stream appropriate.
Because you turn the song on and you start crying again.
I know the only person crying was her. And I'm not saying that in a proud way. I'm just saying that's the truth.
Basketball, let's call her and find out.
Drac Norris said, out here trying to election
next
fraud.
tiebreaker, I'd be down for that one.
Yes!
Let's call her out and find out. I cannot remember her last name. That's the only problem. I do remember her first name. I cannot remember her last name. Christ, love the name mashup. You're always fun to watch. Funner to give you a hard time too. Heather, as long as you know not to take it serious. Some take it too serious. Okay. Let's see. Grab you a yearbook. She didn't go to my high school. I did not go to the same high school as her. Was she the reason you can't say Amadeus? Correct. That's correct.
Amadeus?
It's just poking the bear every time I say it. I like it. Okay. Tommy Two Tone's song 8675309. Jenny's telephone number. Not the Jenny in the chat. Just so you guys know.
Can we call Jenny then? If you're not going to call the other one?
Well, you could. It's just Jenny, not the Jenny in the chat. That's not her phone number, but Tommy Two Tones, Jimmy. Okay. So 27 in the chat for 8675309, or 6 in the chat for Wild Cherries. Play that funky music. You have 1 minute. If you want to play that funky music, white boy, put a 6 in there. You just want to call Jenny, type 27. And Jenny went with 27. Shocker. I don't know. This is a tough one. Play that funky music, white boy. Pofer got a 6 in there. Amber went with 27. Drakner with the 27. Rick went with 6. Michael went 27. Nick went with 6. Which one did you go for? Jenny or
I
the
went with
funky
the
music?
two-tone.
Okay.
Yeah, Jenny's still. I'm calling. I'm gonna
Eric?
call a check.
Eric?
Yeah, I'm going with a typical white boy answer. I'm going to play the funky music.
Funky music. Marcus?
Wild Cherry, me.
Wild Jeremy. What?
Well, we'll just leave that
Play the
one
funky
alone.
music. Yeah,
Play
the
that funky music, white boy. Hey, what did we get a shout out for you or not?
Pretty fly for a white guy.
What did I miss? Hang on a second. Going back through here. Oh. Did I say Ron Jeremy? No.
Marcus, jeez.
Let me hang on a second. I gotta do a shout out really quick. I know Everett is counting with his fingers and his toes. Want to get Vosserons a shout out. Basketball, you have the Thunder immunity. Say it. It's 10 p.m. in 3 minutes. Go ahead with Eastern time, says G. Eastern time.
It will be kind of late.
27-1. Okay. Sorry, there was so much going on right there. So Tommy Two-Tone's song has won. Yuki, welcome in. Thank you for being here. What are we standing by, basketball? Stand by me?
He's about to make a hot take.
Said, me. Okay, the next matchup will be the Heights. How do you talk to an angel? Marcus hates that song, just so y'all know.
It's not a good song. Is that another song that you broke some girl's heart after the dance?
I did not. The Heights. How do you talk to an angel? 7 in the chat for it, or Dixie's Midnight Runner. Come on, Eileen, also known as Eric's favorite Halloween costume.
It's Dexy's. It's Dexy's.
Dixie's.
No.
Dix. Ease.
Who's a big fan of the Dexy chicks? If you hadn't heard.
Yeah, hey, I like those too. Yeah.
Get your votes in now. How do you talk to an angel? How do you talk to an angel? Such a great song. I don't know why you don't like that, Marcus.
I actually really never said I didn't like it.
I think you got
you said that.
Love Me Nots is in the house. How's it going? Thank you for being here. I found out this the other day in Love Me Not's stream. But she's awesome. She really is. She's been doing art. She's been sculpting. But we got to talking about some different things that she could do with her stream. And she's very in tuned and close to the film industry. And she said that she has a connection that she could get Norman Reedus possibly for an interview. And I was like, you get that, and I will help you promote that as much as I can, because you will have a ton of people coming there if you can get him like some sort of Discord.
I don't even watch the show, and that'd be cool.
She knows some people in there. On Friday the 13th, she was gonna get something.
She'd have to play his video game.
That would be. Hey, they could play it together. But 39 has won. 39 has won.
Okay, before you go to the next round, I got to go and put my pants on. So I will see you guys next week.
Basketball Adults is laughing so hard. You cannot read that comment. What was said? I didn't.
Go read it.
Oh no. Come on, Eileen, with the, yeah.
He said, "Oh no."
I can't say it right now. It's Palmer's fault. Mummy D, I appreciate you being here. I seriously do.
All right, I'll see you next week, guys.
All right, later, Marcus.
Later.
See ya.
There goes Marcus. It's all my fault. Chiefs 40-yard field goal going to try for a trip to the bowl, or it's overtime. All right, so that was Marcus. Marcus is getting out of here. Did you see it, Eric?
Yeah.
Oh, it got pinned by Nick. I see it. Oh, that was the Buttsbots version did. Oh my gosh, come on, Buttlean with the facial. Buttspot couldn't even wait till 10 p.m. says Miss Sheep. I agree.
Yeah.
I got you. Chiefs to the Super Bowl. They must have made the field goal. Breaking news. I don't know. Deluxe Gaming just said that. I don't know.
Yeah, they did. I'm watching it.
Yeah, Rick said yes.
It's very unfortunate.
Okay, so the next matchup will be House of Pain Jump Around.
Oh, this is going to be a tough one, too. Jeez.
42 in the chat for House of Pain Jump Around, or 10 in the chat for Vanilla Ice's song Ice Ice Baby. Very tough matchup.
This is painful.
This is really painful. Now, if Vanilla Ice wins this whole bracket, I will commit to singing or rapping the song. How about that?
Now that
Please.
well, thanks. Yeah, I was going to say
Please,
that.
so everyone change their vote. All right.
Yep.
This is a tough one. Nick wants to hear me rap. All right, stop. Collaborate
That
and
swayed
listen.
it. That swayed my vote right there. That's.
Oh, with the unnecessary roughness with 8 seconds to go, Cincinnati did that. That changed my vote, says Rick. Amanda said no, 10. She wants to hear me sing.
Did Chase get his touchdown there?
Ice baby.
Nope.
No.
Killer Man still in the house. Bad karaoke, let's go. Yes. Maybe I should have a channel points for you to, because I know you'll be spending them all there. Basketball adults, I want to hear you
Hydrate,
sing.
Chris.
Casey
Get your
and
hydrate in.
JoJo. All my life. I can't sing it. 10 has 1. Vanilla Ice has 1. Okay.
We're going to have Chris with the Stone Cold Steve Austin drinking of the water up there.
Telling you. I still got a few more water bottles up here to pound. Do it. I'll consider that for the right amount of channel points. I could do that. I'll think about it. Okay, here's the next one. Rap song Round and Round. 50 in the chat for Round and Round, or 18 in the chat for I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred. You have 1 minute to vote. If you want to go Round and Round, 50 or 18 for I'm Too Sexy. I think I'm Too Sexy. I got to go with the 18 vote. Mummy D has the bad karaoke redemption too. I missed her singing. What was the one the other day we were talking about in your stream? I was asleep when she sang it. We got a lot of 18s in there. What'd you go, Hoob? I didn't see it.
18. Right Said Fred.
Eric?
Yeah, Right Said Fred.
Got it. I see it. Amber got an 18 in there as well. Love Me Nots.
I think I actually have Rad on vinyl, though, back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, I think I do. I'd have to go back and look.
Michael says, am I voting for me? Absolutely. Yes, Figaro. That's what she's saying. Figaro, 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 Figaro. There she goes. Love Me Nots, Eric. She plays retro games. There she's playing Mario. She played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out one Saturday. It was pretty cool.
I actually watched that one, yeah.
That was when Duncan rated her that Saturday. I was at work watching. You're welcome. You have an awesome stream, and you're really a good person. I love your stream. And
she's doing a Mardi Gras mask now, isn't she?
Yeah, that's what she's working on. Here's a fun fact about her. Hopefully she's okay with me sharing this. She shared it on her stream. But she, Eric and Hoop, she is both lived in Tulsa and Yukon in her life, and is not
Oh,
from
wow.
anywhere around this area.
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting. We found that out. And she where she lived in Tulsa was actually, she said, I'm an open book. I'm cool. It's cool. Fear the Beard's in here. Welcome in, Pat. Thank you for being here. Yeah, she lives not too far from our pizza place, Savastano's. She lived a few miles, just maybe about a mile and a half from there.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's what area in Tulsa she used to live. We talked about it on her stream. I think it was last week. Okay, so I want to make sure Cena 18 has one. Right said Fred's I Am Too Sexy one. Okay, so the next matchup will be Soft Cell's Tainted Love. 34 in the chat for Tainted Love, or Eric's favorite song by Lou Bega, Mambo Number 5. I think Eric had the CD.
I did have the CD.
Yeah. So Mambo Number 5, you'll put 2 in the chat, or Tainted Love, you'll put 34 in the chat. You have 1 minute to vote. I have to go with Tainted Love. I can't do the Lou Bega. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Did Eric even ever dance to that?
I don't know.
I mean,
Yes.
I bet he did. Rick says it's time for the train. Dirt Pirate came in with that 34 vote. Thank you for being here, Dirt Pirate.
I actually prefer the Marilyn Manson version of Tainted Love.
That is a very good version. It is a very good version. Clemson Mama's still in here. That's what Eileen says. Tyler's.
Show me where Mambo hurt you.
Good thing Lou Bega didn't include a female Amadeus in his lyrics. Been here lurking since the beginning. Had to watch my cheese. Dirt Pirate, I have a list right here. I knew you were here. I really did. You came in with, I believe you came in
Ooh,
with Mummies.
that is a question. Is Mambo Number 4 better than Mambo Number 5?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
If it was so good, you probably wouldn't have made a 5th one. Try to make it better.
That's true.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
That's true. The day it got released. What did Pat say? Oh no! What did I miss something funny? Or did Marcus say something? Oh, show us where Mambo Number 5 hurts you. Okay, that's what I got you. I see what Pat said. Okay, I got you. All right. Tell that to Rocky, says Basketball Adult. Interesting. Okay, so the winner of that one was 34. So Tainted Love moves on. We're going to go back to this for a second. Eric, I'd like for you to do your command real quick.
My command?
Yeah, I want everyone to see your command. Exclamation point, Eric. There it is. It's going to have music eventually. I just got to find the right song to go with that. And then we got chickens.
Hey, did you make that picture wide where I look fat in that pig? Good Lord.
I did not. And if you guys don't know, there's the most interesting man on Twitch. That is Chickens. He is the most interesting man on Twitch.
In front of the night trips.
The bracket is done for the week. Oh, that's right, because we are at the final 6. We got down to the 16. That's right. That does complete the bracket.
Oh wow! Okay,
Yeah, because we were going down to 16, and then I was
that's a good idea.
Yes.
32 of them. Yeah.
TTV One Eye Gamer is in the house. Thank you for being here. The camera adds horizontal inches. Eric, that's what Basketball Adult said. Adds inches.
Well, I look like it. My face is not that fat. I swear.
Everett, thank you for telling me that. Spec, thank you for that lurk. I appreciate that. Okay, so I can close out the Discord. So basically, if you guys want to know, I was reading my own thing right there. You're very welcome. Yes, thank you. Because I was just gonna keep on going. So the way we did it is I started with 50 songs, and then we narrowed it down to 16. And then next week I'll have another 50. We'll narrow those down to 16. And then we'll take those 32, put them in a bracket, and we'll finish it on week 3. So, kind of wanted, because we were going to narrow it down to 40, and there was just too many to like that you would leave off.
Yeah,
that.
it was. It turned out to be a really good. It worked out really
It was
good.
a pretty good category. The second 50 I have, I typed them out, but there's quite a few of them I'm going to replace. The more I was typing them out, I was like, I'm not putting this on here. I mean, it might be somebody's favorite, but I can't do it on some of them. Just can't. Okay, Hoob, I'm gonna get queued up your stuff for yours.
Oh, okay.
Your segment. We could go ahead and do that. And we did hit over 50, so I need to make sure, because I want to make sure I keep continuing to do that. Let me get it ready so that we can do a giveaway. And the way we're gonna do it moving forward, just so everyone knows, if you win and you're not a subscriber to this channel, you'll get a sub to this channel. If you are a subscriber, then you can have it go to the streamer of your choice. That's how we're gonna do it. But if you guys want to type in !loot, let me make sure it's starting to populate everything on there. If you guys will type that in !loot, and that way I can see if it works. I want a tuna melt sandwich. What? Nothing wrong with that. Okay, yeah, it works. Dark Swan, thank you. Yeah, !loot. That's how we're going to do it. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, you get one to this channel. If you are and you would like it to another stream, you can, or if there's somebody you want to gift it to, you can do that. Shaky that thing like, who's the, I missed it. Who's the ish? I missed it. B-ball, okay. Okay, so let's get Hobo with a shotgun ready. And we can, because we can do your segment, and we'll also give away the gifted sub. So I say we do your segment. That'll give everyone a chance to do the ! loot. And then we can, at that point, then we can go on that. So that movie came out in 2011.
Yeah, it's a little older.
Now I got the trailer pulled up. I'm gonna be really honest. I did not watch the trailer. I'm gonna take it that it's probably not gonna be like last week's.
I don't think it was as bad. No, I don't think it was as bad as last. I didn't watch the. I watched the movie, but I didn't watch the
But what I'm saying is,
trailer, so.
there was nothing in that movie that had that kind. Oh crap! Sorry.
Hey, I'm pretty sure this movie had a theater run to it. Like it. I mean, I've heard of it.
Yeah. I think it had.
G90 Bomber, welcome in. You got here at the right time. !loot. If you guys will type that in there, I'm going to give away a gift to sub. Much as I would love to say, I'm going to have to alert. Need to be up in 3.5 hours. You must be doing a boring stream, so I have to leave quicker. I will be listening. Mummy D, I appreciate you so much. I really do. Thank you for that raid. And if I don't see you again here in a little bit, I know I'll see you in Duncan's stream. Mummy D is awesome. If you guys aren't following Mummy D, she's a really nice lady. !loot. Okay, so what we'll do, if you guys are brand new into this, imagine Palmer being boring. I know, Sunshine, I am boring. I am boring. Okay, so what we'll do, we started this segment back in October, or right at the end of October, I believe. Or, yeah, it's either end of October or beginning of November. But Hoob comes up with a movie from Tubi, which is all free app that has all different kinds of low quality movies. Some are decent movies, more low quality than decent. We'll put it that way. I was trying to see what you just sent me, Eric. Oh, okay. Never mind. I see. I thought I seen that screenshot or whatever. Okay, or it's actual video. Okay. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get this ready. Unleash the Dragon was a good song too. Basketball Dog. Okay. All right, so you guys ready for another edition of Hoob's segment of Hoobie's Tubi Movie? Let me get everything queued up and ready. I think the deep voice guy might be back, I think. Steelers Dad asked if it's rated M. Actually, I think was it rated R on this one?
I think it was. Let me check.
I'll play the viewer discretion. We'll put that whenever we.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt to put that on there. So.
Yeah. We'll play that before we do it, just to make sure everyone understands. It is nowhere near what it was last week, Steelers. I'll put it that way.
No.
That was a one-hit wonder, and it's a good thing we didn't play the trailer. Sunshine still can't look at that movie. It was very rated R, says Marcus. Last week was epic, says Steelers Dad. I just want to know if Amazon Hotbox is on your list of songs that you movies you'll be watching more often, Steelers Dad. All right, let's go ahead and go to another edition of Movies to Be. All right, Tube.
Ready, set, go.
Yep. Now, let me ask you a question, Hoob. Do you have... Oh, hang on one second. I could be so sus, but I won't. Yeah, don't be sus. For violence. Oh, when I do come to Oklahoma, we need to go to a place with a jukebox standard. We can do that. We can do that. For sure. You guys type ! Loot in the chat so you can get a chance at a gifted sub. And we're going to do this really quick. Never be sus, says Vanilla Ice Queen. Never be sus. Last week was a little sus. Just a little. Hoob, do you want to read the storyline or everything, or do you want me to?
I can do it.
Okay,
do it.
Go for it.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
A hopeful hobo hops on a train in a town run by crooks, pedophile Santas, and other lowlifes, and decides to deliver his own brand of vigilante justice.
Nice.
Interesting. Without further ado, this week's movie is Hobo with a Shotgun. We will check out this trailer right now. Here we go. This is Hobo with a Shotgun. Not without, but with.
I used to be like you. A long time ago. People look at you and think of how wonderful your future will be. They want you to be something special, like a doctor or a lawyer. I hate to tell you this, but if you grow up here, you're more likely to wind up selling your bodies on the streets or shooting dope from dirty needles in a bus stop. And if you're successful, you'll make money selling junk to crackheads. And you won't think twice about killing someone's wife because you won't even know what was wrong in the first place. Maybe you'll end up like me, a hobo with a shotgun.
On demand everywhere. This seems like a very deep hobo. That is what she said. Hoob, this is a 97 pictures. There's the hobo right there, so you guys can see. I'll try to go
Rutger
through-
Hauer.
Yep. Let's see if I can go through a few of the pictures while we talk about it a little bit. So let's get down to it. What was there any big names in it that you recognized?
Let's see what I have to go back through real quick and see.
Well, he's a ugly looking hobo.
The guy that played the Drake was, I think he was it was his name Gregory Smith, maybe. I didn't catch that part of I didn't know that he was that high on the list there. So, but apparently he was a.
Can you explain to us what's going on in this picture right here? The guy with the head.
Let me go back.
His head is.
Oh, that's early in the movie. That's
Was that another hobo?
I don't. They didn't really go too far into that guy, because it was right at the beginning. So
That's a really nice lawn chair that you got right back over there. The glory hole is what basketball adults said.
yeah, that's the glory hole. Yes.
Brady. What's up? Welcome in. We're just talking a little bit about this week's movie, Hobo with a Shotgun. This apparently is the man that came up with the Hobo with Shotgun. So the two guys.
Well, it's Grindhouse movies, so it's definitely a particular kind of movies that people will like if you like that kind of stuff, more of a Tarantino style.
Okay.
So it's not for everybody, but it's a cult. It's like a cult classic style of.
Marcus said, so what happened here was that guy was the villain's brother and he owed him money. They put his head in the sewer like that and tore it off, tied to a truck. Oh, I wonder if I should have read that out.
Snapped it right off the top. Yep.
Wow. Now, these masks are kind of interesting. Now, what exactly is this right here, Hoob? Bad Wolf is in the house.
It's just a huge group of vigilantes that it's just turned into a.
But what is that? That guy looks like he's made out of like bubble wrap, and he's got a chain coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Interesting. Okay, so let's cut to the chase here. I'm gonna get back out of this. I want to see what IMDb gave it a rating of, because I meant to look whenever I pulled that up. Let me do this. Oops, that is not the movie of the week. Shazam.
It's 6.1 on IMDb.
Okay. We got to pull back up here. Now it's loading. Okay, 6.1 out of 10. Okay. The Mad Kitten, thank you for being here. Is it set? It does in future like Mad Max. I didn't see Mad Max. I'll be really honest with you.
That's kind of the same style, though. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly, but it is.
It shows
that style of.
It shows action, comedy, and horror. Very interesting. Okay, so Hoob, here's the question. Out of 1 out of 5 Hoobies, what would you give it?
I'm gonna have to go high with this one. It's gonna be probably a 4.9, 4.8, 4.9. So.
Wow.
Yeah, it's up there. That's what I mean. There's a reason why it was had its run in theaters.
Interesting. Okay. No, Marcus spoke very highly of it, and I honestly do not remember that movie. I know that shocks everyone here. Came out in 2011. Very interesting though on some of the different outfits they're wearing. The hobo's he's a mean guy.
Yeah.
Give it all the Hoobs. Basketball.
He's not mean. He's not mean. He's just doing his.
Nick said it might as well be a 5 Hoob. He said just give it all the Hoobs.
Give it all the Hoobs.
Yes, give it all the Hoobs.
I want to leave something at the top just in case, but yeah, this is up there.
All right, so you gave it a 4.9. Is that what you said? Or
I'll leave it at 4.9. Yeah, we'll leave it at 4.9 in case there's a better one out there.
What did it fall over on, says Nick? What did it fall over on? My deal is Steelers dad said 1.1. Now, have you seen it? Have you seen it, or are you just throwing that out there? He gets all the Hoobs and give it some Eric's too, says Thunder Knoll. Wow. So this has been the most highly rated Hoobies Tubi movie. Right? Steelers dad says it looks dumb. That's why he's giving it a 1.1.
It's a specific. You have to enjoy that style. I think that is true. I'll give you that.
It's no Velocipaster, but okay.
So it's on different levels. Yeah, it's on a different level. And
all right, so you're going 4.98 now. Here we go, Eric. Do you have it ready to? We didn't do a poll last week because you weren't in here. Hoob, you got a few movies.
I gave him the list last week, but I don't know if he grabbed it or not.
I did not.
Okay.
It actually follows a plot. It's Gory, really gory, says Basketball Dog.